All radio is dead. All radio is dead. All radio is dead.
I'm afraid of radio wars.
You niggas try and play the nigga,
Who is this guy? Who is this? Read that comment down there, Lance. Do you see it?
This guy here in Ellis sounds a lot better than Sansi.
This dude is ruined being Asian for dynasties. Forget about Star Trek. There's not going to be another Asian in space for generations.
He's a man with respect. He respects women 150%.
She's not even a real hoe.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. What the fuck were you pushing me to?
And one of her front teeth that is cut with a slant, like a 45-degree angle. How the fuck does that happen? It looks like someone cut it with a rotary tool.
Yeah, get Ian Ellis on the show. He follows me on Twitter.
Spell it, Joe. I spell booty.
He's a radishy cougar. And if he thinks I'm fake news, well, you know what? Come see what fake news is, because I'll teach you what fake news is, because we are real news with Joe the Fighting J. We are real human beings, and nobody disrespects me.
That was your gay.
Make fun of my show all you want. Hey, I don't care. See, you're the joke, not me. You're the biggest joke on the face of this earth. You didn't know what you're talking. It didn't make sense. You can't even show your own face. Get the stupid mic. What's this? I don't need no mic. Do I need a mic to be on my show? No, I don't need a mic. I don't need nothing. I just need a camera. My sports show, that's it. You have a basement that is broken down. Holes in the wall. Welcome to the gaming channel. Give me a frickin' break. I'm better than you 150%.
You address the question. Who addressed the question, you fucking bitch-ass chinkster? Seriously, who wants to watch Rice-ster?
You got me.
Are you fucking scheming?
Yes,
Timber,
working really hard all day to put these shows together so that he can get 15-minute cam shows.
Yep.
Yes.
We got like guys that are just literally obsessed with Patrice O'Neal. I don't understand that.
No, I apologize. My name's Ian. Let me
fuck
introduce
you.
myself.
I laughed at all of your jokes. I laughed at all of Alan's jokes. I'm always good to people. Go fucking fuck yourself, dude.
What do you feel like I did to you?
Just go. Just don't talk to me.
I
Not talk to
apologize.
me. Do not talk to me. Go away.
All right. Well, I apologize
Well,
for
no,
making
I
you feel
don't give a
bad.
shit. Go fuck yourself.
I want to make amends.
No, you're horrible. You were horrible, and you humiliated me in front of a room of people that I care about and respect. So please go away.
I apologize
No,
if I
you're
made
not
you
even
feel
any
that
good. So please go away.
way. Thank you.
No,
and I'm sorry.
go fuck yourself. Take your fucking shitty fucking fedora and go to your dick.
So this little fag, he goes, I don't like radio wars, and he fucking does this shit?
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I'm going to come out here and say this. Fuck Alan and fuck his faggoty fuck face jokes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to With Apologies. Your hostess with the mostest, Ian Ellis. Blah, 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 blah.
Super Crip. You ain't said nothing to a Hoover Crip.
Alongside him as a co-pilot, CEO.
Get ready to rumble. Buck, 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 buck.
Oh, God. Oh, what were you trying to accomplish with that? When you were apologizing to that girl?
I was really just trying to calm the situation down so I didn't end up with a blogger on my hands. Because I've been told that I'm a buckly mean person.
Oh, man.
I just assume it's my fault, and I should just say sorry.
What did you do, though?
I just made fun of her a little bit.
What did you do? That's what I mean. Like, what did she think was gonna happen? She went to a comedy show.
Well, we've been picking on comedians,
and she laughed. She laughed though. She laughed at all of Alan's shows.
We've been picking on the comedians that we like that should be better. But at some point, I'm gonna have to introduce you to the modern age of woke comedy.
Oh, Ian. I was about to tell you before the show started. I don't know how many more of these I got in me. So if you can fucking bring these woke comedians here, oh please.
I have zero faith that I'll be able to get them, but I could show you their body.
Oh no, I don't mean that. I mean bring them here. I found a guy. I was watching Red Bar and on YouTube, which is a weird experience if you have the Scars Club. And there's a new guy because you had a thing where you were saying how bad Nick was. This guy is horrible in a whole different way. His name is like Mike Larico or some shit.
I believe you're referring
Mike
to
Lenoci?
Chris D'Elia's opener / best friend.
That fucking holy shit.
People can check that clip out on Red Bar or the YouTube channel. I think it's Smooth Operator.
I don't even care if Red Bar covers him. We're going to start watching him. I don't give a fuck if Red Bar covers him. I don't care.
Well, you know what? I feel like he's a guy that belongs in the sewers. Like, you know, outside of a scoop.
Sewer trash.
Yeah, outside of a scoop, he's not really Red Bar material. But down here, where everything floats, he'll fit in just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy is a shit bird. Like, there's, you know, that's something that never gets talked about. Is there are different kinds of terrible?
Like 31 different flavors. But how many scoops are you working with?
I don't know, man. But there are different kinds of terrible, and there's over-eager guy, which I've been, so I know how to spot it. There's the guy from Cumtown who's just like, hey, what's going on?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Hey, how's it going?
Can we introduce our third host, CosmicCam?
Oh,
hey, how's it going, guys? How you doing?
He introduced himself.
I don't want you to feel like I'm just talking to CEO. I'm talking to you too, Cos. You're here. You're part of the show.
Okay. I'm just making sure. I like to play a passive role. I don't want to mess up the chemistry we got going over here.
I want to Cumtown. Can you believe those guys make $250,000 a month? That's according to Ian. So they probably really make about $3,000 a year.
Tim Dillon said they make at least.
Right?
Tim Dillon said they make at least $80,000 an episode, and that was like 3 years ago.
That's not true.
They're one of the highest paid.
Right here.
And they still do ads, and they got that Lewis deal. So 2 ads an episode. That's another, we'll say $2,000 an episode.
How much money does Louis J. Gomez have? That's something I want to know.
It's at least in the hundreds of thousands. I know he's...
No, I mean like on him. I mean like if we went to an ATM, how much could he get out?
I think they cap you at 500.
What?
Especially in Lewis's neighborhood. Yeah. In Lewis's neighborhood, absolutely $500 cap.
He's still Puerto Rican. They might cap him at 350.
I don't want him yanking it out all at once. He doesn't know what to do with it.
You're not allowed to buy enough heroin to OD. You can get right up to the line. That's 350.
Man, get Kenny in here. I want to talk to Kenny.
Here we go. Mr. Kenny TV, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
You see, if Ian, you don't give it to me, I just ask CEO for the StreamYard like every time. I know Cosmic is going to be, but Ian doesn't want him on the show, and Ian's going to be, I'm not going to give him the link. CEO, that's
Kenny,
the greatest thing about the new CEO.
Kenny, I feel like you're like 3 steps into an argument that only you know that you're having. So, let's walk it back. Why are you mad at me? Why did you make a fuck Ian Ellis video this week?
No, I just, man, I thought it might be funny.
Oh, Kenny TV on the bomb.
Was it funny, Kenny?
I thought it was.
Oh.
Oh, who's coming out? My favorite part.
It's the comedy. It's the comedy police.
No, I'm just saying.
Kenny, would you believe?
Kenny, pick up the phone.
Would you believe
What?
that you're in my grab bag of shit this week?
Because
Oh, fuck, man. Well, let's get to the
that
grab.
video. You see, you make a video, it always goes in. That's right. If you make one video, that's right.
Is that what you figured
Apparently,
out?
I'm telling
You
you
make
this
like
week.
4 or 5 videos
Yeah.
or 3 videos. It's like, well, you made too many videos. That's right.
CEO comment.
I like that Kenny's trying to make shit. I feel like Kenny is still trying.
You're
which is like
you're
more than
roboting. You're roboting out on my end.
There's guys. I even started working on Patreon stuff. I'm making videos that aren't going on YouTube. Made one.
Oh, that's sick, bro.
So I make a bunch. So, hey,
Kenny's trying to pull in the cash for the LLC is what he's trying to do. Trying to get some fluid in this place.
You trying to put some money on that laptop?
maybe an ounce of weed at some point or something.
You think you could just ask your dad for money and then send it to us?
No, I'm saying, dude, you do great content. You start Patreon, people pay you. You can go live to your diehard fans.
So are you like a diehard fan? Like, shouldn't you be giving me money?
I am. Well, I might become a.
I'm back.
Selecting three Patreons. You may be one that's selected. One is RDA. One is my friend Drew Stone. He does a
All right, Kenny. We can barely hear you, so you should leave and come back.
Kenny, are you calling in from the bottom of a cereal box or what's going on?
No, I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Is that better?
The landline or the cell phone?
Yeah, how the fuck did you call the internet from a landline?
It's a cell phone.
I think it's a rotary dial.
No.
It's one of those phones that looks like a teacup and a siren at the same time.
We know about
I have
those
good
phones.
headphones on. I have good headphones on. Is that better?
Wait, how come your good headphones make you not able to talk? It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You know what you need is one of those things dentists have that just sucks the spit out of your mouth. So, CEO, before we get to the grab bag, I give you this option. I did watch a little Dante this week.
Nice.
Oh, I want to get right to Dante then.
So I sent this clip. This is Dante Nero on our friend Kurt Metzger's show.
Oh, Kurt.
Now I picked out 2 time codes. One of them is about gay stuff, and the other one is about BLM.
Did you guys see that big long stream Ross did of clips?
It's still going right now, Kenny.
I saw the red bar in it.
Which would you like
It's
to start
fucking
with?
great.
BLM or gay people, CEO? Who's upset you worse today? Black people or gays?
Fuck. I feel I have a go with the gays because they've upset me more recently.
Let me set this up a
Give me a
little bit.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
ends up being a very awkward interview because Kurt Metzger doesn't want us to secede that he could be racist in any way, shape, or form.
Wait, why won't he ever just say it?
He won't just say it. And Dante is now woke.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, woke Dante. Yeah, we were being negative towards women. We gotta be more positive. It was toxic. Okay,
Yeah.
Tom wants to hear woke Dante,
See-
so I feel like we should play it.
White fragility is like a deer, and white guilt is like a buck. And white people are like a bear, and you gotta know how to shoot a bear, a deer, or a bunny.
Over the past few years.
Sorry,
What the fuck does that even mean?
Ian, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know these time codes. Is this a minute 05 or an hour and 5?
Hour and 5 minutes. Now,
Okay, sorry.
I pulled these time codes off of an audio version. I haven't seen the video version yet, so they might be slightly off.
All right, I want to address something before we begin. I want to talk to LV in the chat. She says the Raiders lost today. I don't know what she's talking about. I watched the game. They won 34-30.
Ooh.
Unless there's some other Raiders, like the Red Raiders of Texas Tech.
Maybe she was only talking about the halftime score. I don't know.
Yeah, was she gambling now?
I don't know.
No, they won. They won, sweetheart. They won.
All right, so Dante looks like the yellow M&M.
Back to your thing.
Yeah, I'm hard on the inside, but soft on the outside.
Soft and sweet on the inside.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, speaking.
So what do we want
to? Ian, guess what I got right here? Guess what I got? Some M&M peanut butters. I'm going to be eating.
Uh-oh. It looks like we got Dan Harmon on the left, and then a young Dave Attell on the right.
Do we want to see if this is the correct place, Ian? This is at an hour 5.
Hour 5. Kurt's the kind of guy that can't decide what kind of Eastern European terrorist he is.
Hell yeah, he doesn't know if he's Yugoslavian or fucking Jordanian or fucking.
Hold on, is that the guy that stole that joke from you?
Yep. Him and Jay and Lewis, they got together, these 3 little fuck boys, and they stole my joke together. It was a team effort. It was a jewel heist.
Oh, give me a second.
Team of
give me 1 second. I gotta get some Dr. Pepper. Give me a second.
Dante is in his 8x8 bedroom where he has stapled foam to the walls behind him.
What is wrong with Dante? He looks like the shell of his former self. He looks like Dante Zero. Said Dante Nero.
He's no longer beige. He's actually gone down 2% in the color scale. If you pull up a swatch, he now just looks like a dumpy white man.
He should have the faded Phillip show. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If that was possible.
He looks like Vader from WWF retired.
Did somebody hit him with some bleach over the weekend?
He does look like a turtle without its shell.
Yeah, that's a good one. I've been staring at him the whole time. He looks disheveled. He looks like he doesn't have his same pimp game on strong.
Now, did he take all of the hair off of his entire head? Does he have eyebrows?
That's another thing. See, you're picking up all the things I'm missing up on. Yeah, he doesn't have any fucking eyebrows. Looks like a fucking, I don't know, like a bleached milk dud or something. It's very confusing.
No, he does. He looks like a candy corn. Look at him. It's yellow.
Oh, candy corn.
I want to eat him, man.
Hell yeah, Dante's looking good. Do we want to see if this is
dinner? That's right.
Let's just try.
I'm back.
Okay, thank you, Ian.
So,
everything was. Yeah. That's a classic Jamaican standard.
Right. Well, I mean, but hip hop was the same thing. It was suck my dick and this, that, and the other. Sure. It was, and so in order to not be, and I'm talking about myself personally, in order for me not to be homophobic, you got to put some work in to not be homophobic because
gay.
I absolutely have to.
What are you defining homophobic as?
Gay.
Like, do you mean by homophobic?
Well, you could
prejudice against people who are gay?
Oh my God! Did you see Mexico's eyes? They're about to pop out of his head.
Look at Dante's straining face. He's listening real hard with his ear that doesn't have a bone in it.
The other headphone doesn't fit properly on his ears, so he can't hear out of it.
That's my favorite part is how it rides up on his head.
Because his dumb bone.
He's talking about this old Mr. Magoo ass looking motherfucker. He's talking about how he had to learn to not be homophobic, but he could not look more like a Florida queen if he tried.
Well, he did work in gay strip clubs when he was young, right? Gay strip clubs, right, CEO?
Well, he claims he never did.
Oh.
He looks like he just blew a dude. That's right.
Yeah.
I go, you were a male stripper for 10 years and you never just think about that.
Guys were off the radar guys were off the radar the whole time.
Did he wash his shirt in a highlighter and piss?
Female strippers always get with girls at some point. They're not fucking dudes.
That's true. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine being
Come
first
on, man.
off?
It's got to be like he's in the back doing coke. Some dude comes back there and wants to fuck him. You know what's gonna happen.
Hell yeah, Kitty. You thought
Well,
about this.
apparently that never happened. Kenny. According to, if you listen to Dante,
According to him.
I prefer to believe. What about
looks
this?
like a yellow
Here's
sock
what I
with a
don't
hole
like.
in it.
Here's what I don't like. Here's what I don't like. I'll tell you something that happened to me recently.
Yeah.
So, over the last week, I've been talking to this girl, and from online and all that shit. And here's the thing that I'll tell you what happened. She finally sends me a message, and it says, "I got a confession I have to tell you." I'm like, "Oh shit, this isn't good."
She's a Dante fan.
Here's the thing. She was a little butch looking, and I'm like, my brain was like, this has got to be. And then the confession is, it is in transition. I'm like, that happens to just regular people.
Damn,
Regular
CEO. CEO had fucking phone sex with a dude. Haha.
It wasn't. Well, we didn't have phone sex, but I'm saying. So I broke it immediately. Delete block number. And I'm like, I have like a fucking sixth sense, right? When it comes to sniffing out trannies, and I'm like, Dante. So that can happen to me. I'm regular, and I'm like, Dante, you were in that world. And it just think of the odds, man.
Walking around in your underwear all lubed up in front of the boys, and he's pretending like he didn't get catfished.
And he's a sex addict.
And he's a sex offender.
Hold on. I feel like you guys are trying to persecute Dante Nero. Give him a chance. He's grown. He's learned some things. He's aged. He's gone with get a little bit of wisdom over time. Go ahead, Dante.
Mean literally a phobia like, oh, am I gay if I'm nice to gays?
Well,
Does
will
that
you
make
catch
me
the
gay? Is that
gay?
what
You
mean?
catch the
Like,
gay.
Not catch the gays, but I mean, I think that we used it as a trope.
Got a bad case of the gay.
Not case the gay. Did he take that joke literally? Not catch it. I mean, shit, that's not realistic.
But
Go
if
ahead.
you do catch one, beat it till it stops breathing.
Catch the gay.
And then smear the
Drag
queer.
him behind your truck, whatever.
Yeah.
Classic fag drag. Okay, come on. This is the stuff Dante Nero was talking about, Ian. We're moving away from this stuff. Go ahead.
What does he think? Like it's catching like AIDS or something? Like I catch the gay.
I don't want advice from a beige mustard bottle.
Ian, you took a lot of advice from Dante.
What? He looks like Honey Dijon.
He looks like Honey Mustard.
Dijon mustard face.
Grey Poupon.
Ian, what was the best advice Dante gave you?
Dante Poupon.
I would have to think about it. And remember, a lot of what he told me was stories about him and Patrice and what Patrice told him. So there was a lot of dope shit in there.
Could I have the great
So
Dante Poupon?
You know what the greatest lesson he ever taught me was? What? He was like, yeah, I grew up listening to WAP music. Yeah, and it's super hated the gays. And, you know, that got ingrained in me, and I had to pimp the homophobia out of my system. Yeah, because homophobia is like a bitch, okay?
Damn.
You're going to put her out or she going to put you out. And you don't want to be out of pocket because homophobia got the best of you. So slap that bitch.
Okay, let's see if that's what he's going to tell us.
Looking at gay people and the whole idea of homosexuality as being disgusting
Delicious.
and wrong and thing. I mean, if you listen to Raw, like if you listen Raw, Eddie Murphy's Raw is cringeworthy.
oh, dude, I bring this up all the time.
The opening,
because
the opening of it.
Well,
Boomer!
the whole thing, no, Sean,
Yeah.
like the Mike the type.
Ian, for those who don't know, Eddie Murphy's Raw in opening, what is that?
He comes out in red leather. He goes,
Oh, that's delirious.
I see there's a lot of
Love
faggots here.
blue.
Y'all faggots better not be looking at my ass. And then he does a little booty dance. He's like, 'cause I don't like
But that's
faggots.
delirious. Raw is blue is blue.
Not to Dante, Kenny.
Dante.
Come on,
Dante looks
guys.
like a
The mustard
frog.
bottle is speaking.
It looks like a frog having a stroke.
You're wrong.
He's about to croak.
Delirious was red weather. Hello?
That's what my dick looks like when it's about to throw up.
Dude, delirious was red.
Shut up, Kenny.
It is.
Oh, wait,
sorry.
I'm thinking of Delirious.
Maybe,
When he
maybe
opens,
right.
when he
That's the one.
opens with.
Wait.
Yeah.
Where does he have red leather pants? And he
Delirious.
said,
That's hilarious.
Almost
So you
can't
might
look
be
at my
right. I
ass.
get them mixed up, but
dude, it's the cruelest joke. Because first of all, he had a great ass, and he's sitting here prancing around in leather pants. Like they're
And
not
again, he's
allowed to
20
look at it. Well, that's on. I don't mean to victim blame Eddie Murphy there, but
Jesus
he
Christ.
takes some
And
of
he's,
the
only,
blame.
and he's only
Dude,
20 years old.
yeah, you bounce a quarter off that thing.
Do you know what somebody said to me about that very thing? By the way, you're talking about Dante. By the way, Rob Schneider.
Hang on a
said it.
second.
Hold on, pause.
Hang on a second. Never in 10 years anything but notice he could bounce a quarter off Eddie Murphy's ass.
And then after he says it, he does like LL Cool J flirt laughter, where he like lifts up his teeth and puts them back down, like, I said that. Yeah.
Ha ha. The classic. Ha ha.
Yeah, it's Martin Lawrence getting one in.
Interesting insight. from Rob Schneider.
Doopy-doopy-doopy-doo.
Yeah, he went, you can do it. No, he was like, he goes, because
That was
Why
so
are-
in
gay.
prison all the time.
Why
He,
are you
like,
laughing?
if
They
you're
just
under
made
the
noises,
threat
you
of you being
retard.
incarcerated, you better really work on your not gay. When that's part of like,
Well, that's your
prison.
joke. I quoted your joke the other day where you used to talk about how rape
Straight,
is
straight.
part of the penal code. Remember the
Oh,
joke
yeah,
you
right.
used to do
Yeah,
back
right,
in the
right.
days?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Um,
and I mean, that's part
oh.
of Big Black Dick is part of your
Oh, yeah,
punishment.
I forgot.
You
She's
remember
like
that
on
joke?
stand up in so long.
Yeah.
That, hey, our justice system is based on black dicks. That's why they can't be gay. That's why you're not gay if you're the one pitching. It's how we indemnify black dick the way much
Black
I'm
privilege.
saying it's something that was ingrained in terms of the symbolism,
Yeah,
of hip hop.
put-
And so, in order to not be that, you gotta recognize.
Wait,
Oh
Bobby,
wow,
put
this
the
is.
thing up. Hold on, Dante. Will you put it up? Yeah. Hold
So
on.
you want to pause real quick? The symbolism of hip hop is homophobia. The symbolism,
That's the whole symbol of it. Yep.
not the culture, not the message, not the attitude, not the machismo. The symbolism.
Yeah, but I think they want a lesbian in, so they're not being totally homophobic.
Yep, they let one in.
Well, you let one in pretty soon. Gay men, rappers will come in. They already left the door open. We're in.
So they're gonna get to just more of the same. If you want to skip ahead to an hour 10, we're gonna find that Dante has a new vocation.
It was a 10.
What? Oh,
See, Dante's the kind of guy, he has like more careers than I've had jobs. And that shouldn't be the case. You should only have maybe 2-3 careers in a lifetime. You shouldn't have 8 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I was a real estate executive. Then I was a cookie cutter. And then I worked at the Baskin Robbins managing it. So I'm just buying
Then I
full
worked
time.
as
Like,
I was the best male.
I'm
best
a
salesman
painter
for
and a live
Verizon.
streamer. That's right.
Thanks, Kenny.
Top pimp, top comedian.
Top prostitute on them fucking poles. All right, you ready? I got it. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's look into what Dante Nero's accomplished in his life. Think about all the things, and think about your life
This
and
is,
all the little things.
If you were a young hoe in New York in the 70s and you saw Mandingo, this is what that guy that was dancing on you did with his life. This is a Where Are They Now? You remember that party?
You define.
Where are they now?
Racism as that you
Right.
feel
He
as though
was
another
once
race is
in
inferior
shape with
to
a huge
yours,
cock.
or whatever.
Now fat loser. That's right.
On a base level, that right.
Mhm.
So my thing is, you have so like I had this kid on my podcast, and the kid was like, you know, who gives a fuck about Aunt Jemima? Who gives a fuck about Uncle Ben's? But so let me back up a little bit. I started doing like keynote speaking, like talking about race and pre-colonial history.
Whoa, wait a minute.
What?
He's a keynote speaker now? He's doing TED Talks? What the fuck is he doing?
Hold on. Stop the clock.
Is he speaking at the Wiesenthal Center? Is that what he does?
Maya Angelou, and then coming up next, a pimp named Dante.
You gotta understand, Uncle Ben's is racist. Yeah.
Yeah, colonial times was different, and we are now. Yeah.
Yeah, Uncle Ben's is racist. Yeah, that's right.
Now, back in my old day, I would say something maybe sexual about Aunt Jemima, but now, yeah, I know that that's toxic.
So, yeah, let me ask you a question.
That's sexist. Yeah.
I can't believe it. I can't believe someone would pay to hear Dante speak.
I want to
About
see
anything.
the resume. You can not only
That's
keynote
Stinko
speak, but then
Manenko.
he gives counseling lessons. If you're a nerd, that's just a way for him to fish up new clients, to find more dudes that haven't fucked. He charges more for white kids.
It's called
I'm sure he does. Dante works on a sliding scale for sure.
I want to ask you a big question. The same way Dante was saying, like, you know, he learned homophobia from hip hop. It's just one of those messages that you got beat over the head with.
Okay.
Do you think black people are beat over the head with the message that anything bad that happens to them is racism?
Kinda, yeah.
Well, a lot of bad things happen to them that has to do with racism. Yeah, that's right.
So vote for Trump.
No, fuck you. No, fuck you.
The new thing is, like, so
But Ian,
even
you'll
if a
notice by
person-
my video,
Kenny,
your
shut
comment
up,
was
Kenny.
deleted. That's right.
Kenny, I'm trying to say something here. The new thing is, like, even if the person that did the shit to you wasn't racist, they're part of a system that's racist. So you're still participating in racism because that is always at fault.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that what Dante breaks down in his keynote speeches?
That's the question I got for you, Dante. Somebody fly me out to one of his classes. We'll record it for the show.
Can you imagine that? You stand up in the crowd.
In the back, somewhere in the back. I got a question, buddy.
We're just shit-eating grins from ear to ear. We got 12 of us there.
This reminds me, this week I'm going to unban that Coxman guy and apologize.
Kenny,
I was
you're
being racist.
actually, you're right near Dante. Can we send you to one of his keynote speeches to ask who is Ian Ellis?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Because he
When?
knows the answer.
Just send me a date and I'll be there. My flat jacket and everything. Just send me a date.
Can you imagine?
I'll put on a mask. I'll wear gloves. I'll withstand being 6 feet away from someone to be at this event.
I don't know, Kenny. That sounds mighty exciting, but ever since CEO started dating chicks with dicks, he says he only has a couple more episodes left in him. Maybe we don't need to do that since he's not going to be around.
When is this keynote speaking?
The symbolism of with apologies is anti-transgender, transphobia.
When is this keynote speaking? That I shall ask him that question.
Kenny,
you got that right.
Kenny, I just came up with this idea. You're going to have to give me some time to figure out the legwork
That's
on
fine.
this.
Figure out the legwork. Well, I think CEO is going to be around for a while. You started CEO, you've started a channel with apologies too. I think that means you're going to be around for a while. Ooh. Why would you start a channel?
Ian. I'll tell you why. Because Ian wants me to do like an hour with him every Wednesday on top of this, and I just feel like I don't have enough to say.
But can't you just react to the things I'm talking to you about?
I guess.
I mean, never saw you as the person that shows up with bullet points prepared for the show. Have you been doing that?
No.
You got some note cards on you? You shuffling?
I mean, I guess not. I mean, I guess I can do it. It's just it feels like so much.
So, I might ask you to be on my sports show. I now do baseball and football till the baseball season ends.
Kenny, he's booked. I got him 2 days out of the week.
I do it Thursday, right before the first game of the week.
He's got 3 hours booked up, Kenny. There's nothing else we can fit in for you,
What
buddy.
about Thursday at 7 p.m.?
Well, we're gonna have to wait for Ian to die before he's free again.
Let's
Kenny, I don't know if I can do that, to be honest.
I'm on my way to Chicago
I mean, I
right,
can try.
right after this show to kill Ian. That's right.
Well, how about we get a little bit more intel on these speeches, Kenny, before we kill?
Do you want that, or I think we should jump into the grab bag before we get too far along?
No. I want to hear the rest of this Dante shit.
Well, I'm taking a bathroom break.
Okay, come on. Let's just
Right.
work.
I'm taking
through it,
2
CEO.
already. Whenever I mute
immersed
myself for
myself
like 2
in
minutes, I'm
a lot of
pissing.
research with pre-colonial history as well as American history, from Emancipation Proclamation all the way to the present. And what you realize is that even before
What shirts of colonial history? What the fuck's he talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what Dante is talking about. He's rambling about something.
He's rambling about some topic. He was right on topic before, but now he's rambling in a zone that we don't even recognize the topic. What the hell?
I go to my speeches and I say colonialism a few times and they pay.
I go on my speeches. I talk about the 1800s a few times. Yeah.
Hold on, Kenny. Dante was talking. Go ahead, Dante.
Who cares about the Redskins or who cares about the Uncle Bens? What we don't understand is those tropes affect us. Those images, maybe not directly, but
No,
it's
they
an
don't.
influx of these images over and over again. So like I to use my
Listen, Dante. Uncle Ben's, the character on the rice, has done way less than actual rice has done to you. You should be against the white rice. It's killing you, Dante. Look at you. You're sick, Dante. And it's from eating a bunch of rice. How the fuck did Uncle Ben's have anything to do with
Look at Ronald McDonald. Is there any worse caricature of an Irish person?
No.
Fuck you.
He's literally a clown. That's true. No one says anything about Chef Boyardee and all the strong Italian people that came from him.
Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Hold on. No, Dante's got a good point, CEO. Just give him a second.
Self as the example, hip hop was so homophobic. Not the fact that I would beat up a gay dude, but it was the standard. Did you drop the F-bomb? It was So it just it affected me. Did I have
we really live in the world where we have the F-bomb now. Like that's just not a joke that people are ironically doing. Like people mean it now. Like the F-bomb, the F word. And I'm not talking about fuck. I'm talking about faggot.
Point of correction. It's called the F slur.
Oh, the F slur. Okay. Can we get to the grab bag now? I'm just the deaf bomb is what murder.
I get told people in YouTube chats now. I'm not warning you again. Stop saying the word faggot or the F-bomb. That's what I get told now. And I'm like, okay,
it's not that
these
I would beat up
flaggots.
gay people, but that I would kiss
Tell
on
these
them.
flaggots to shut up. So I use the word faggot now instead of faggot. It's the same thing, but they haven't told me to stop saying that.
Good job, Kenny. You
So
figured out
much,
the
so much.
system.
You've
are a
beaten
faggot.
Susan Wazowski in this
You
3D
two
game
won't
of
keep up.
F slur. You've won.
Thank you, Ian, for making the Robert Kelly video and calling him a flaggot. Now we have a new word instead of faggot.
Yeah, I didn't come up with that, but you're welcome.
Well, you came up with it for us. I didn't come up with that's right. I just used it the
Also,
most.
I
That's
was
right.
watching The Roo this week. So if you like my red pill messaging, it came from the kangaroo. He's unstoppable.
That's right.
Wait, who's the kangaroo? Is it like some base Australian or something?
It's atheism is unstoppable.
Oh shit. All right.
He's doing a
Of course you'd be subscribed. Oh, now
something as
Australia.
fucking.
Listen,
drinking Australian beer.
I watch Curio, the trans non-binary kid, and I watch The Roo. I have a very diverse YouTube field with a lot of competing opinions. Mr. Obvious, have you heard of him?
I'm drinking Australian beer. Foster's. Hell yeah.
He said that Oliver, what's his fucking name?
Twist?
The John Oliver is a sociopath.
Oh.
I agree with that. Yeah, man. He's fucking.
He's definitely a faggot. I mean,
Mr. Obvious is a very autistic kid, but it actually worked for that video. No. It's just autistic.
All right. So people have mistaken him as a flaggot. That's right. It gets confusing.
Mistaken identity.
You're a faggot. You're a faggot. And you go,
Kenny,
no.
Kenny, we're
You
Hoover Crips
understand.
around here, so you got to walk around with your flag out. All right?
That's
Blue
right.
bandanas.
Oh, we're back to Mersh.
We actually have multiple clips of Mersh here tonight.
Merch is like the beginning of the. He's the beginning of the grab bag, and each clip, as you started, it's merch.
Yeah, that's right.
beginning.
Kenny, take note of how he looks now versus how he's going to look in the clips, because this is like a week later.
I liked your promo for tonight with Mersh as the cartoon. That's pretty funny.
Kenny, you're getting on my last goddamn nerve. You understand that?
Oh, I can't compliment you on air. Yeah, if I said it was fucking really funny or great, you'd be like, thank you.
Kenny, you can stick around until we play your video. I believe it's the third one in the bag.
No, that's great. Should we start this grab back up? See if we got anything fresh out of the oven.
We'll probably play my video with interruptions.
KCTV. Nobody puts Ken in the corner.
Wait a second.
Do you know who is Ian Ellis? Ian Ellis. How come you sound like Darth Nylon or what's his name? Darth Nylon. I am Darth Nihilus. Nihilus. There you go.
I like that.
All right, Kenny, that was your time on With Apologies this week.
What about my other video? No.
We'll do that after the grab bag if there's time.
All right, Kenny. Thank you for joining the show.
So that clip came from Pop Vulture, and Kenny snuck into another show and asked them, who is Ian Ellis?
What show was that?
It's a bunch of lawn care guys that are tough guys that are breaking balls.
Okay, just a couple of regular guys fucking ribbing each other.
Regular jamokes, and they like to tell it how it is and tell these guys, like, hey, everybody thinks they can break balls, but you can't break balls like us.
What was that, CEO? Did you have an interjection?
I remember when I was a
big button
guy.
Oh, just leaving, come back real fast.
Period of my life.
You're gonna miss the Mersh. It sounds like he's just suicidal. Like, I'm at my low. This is the bottom. Guys, please help me or I'll end it tonight. Burp, burp, burp.
He does. He sounds like he's. Oh, here's coming back. Device not connected. Device. Come on, connect the device, CEO. You can do it.
I'm amazed he's here. There was like 15 football games today.
All right, don't tell him though. He might know. Hey, what's going on, CEO? Welcome back to the show.
Hey, Holmes, you ready for some Mersh?
Oh no.
2 barks for yes.
The CEO.
Let's just start the
Right,
clip. He'll
He'll
figure
pop
it out.
in. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it back up.
Will the money really make you happy? Yes. Yes. Right.
All right, pause for a second.
What else is there?
Looks like somebody's trolling a little bit. A little bit of a trolling happening to Mersh a little bit.
So I just recently dropped a video on PHILLIPWAVE called Satanic Marriage Counseling because it's rumored that Maria's left the house. Royce's life is falling apart. And in the video, I tease Mersh about jerking off in the kitchen. And now I'm starting to e-investigate, and I encourage all of you to e-investigate and ask Mersh, does he jerk off in the kitchen?
Oh, I'll make sure to ask that on every single platform I have available.
So, Cosmic, if you want to read the script as it comes up.
Well, the first comment coming from PHILLIPWAVE is, do you jerk off
at this point
in the kitchen?
Look,
do you, Mersh?
I know it's a cheesy phrase, but
dirty ass.
People that say money can't buy happiness don't fucking have any. You know what I mean? That's a thing you tell yourself. You're like, that's why I've always jokingly said on ROTC and even this show, when people when we've lost a sponsor or we almost had a sponsor and then it fell through. Like anytime I've lost a big amount of money, I've always jokingly said I wouldn't want them. When I lost my lawsuit, I was supposed to get I shit you not, we were looking at getting $250,000 a couple years ago for this lawsuit. And I was fighting hard, right? And I devastatingly lost this almost lock of a lawsuit.
Oh no, it didn't work out.
And
it was a lock.
To this day.
Oh, there's more
so
typing.
Depressed. I lost $250,000 and I'm just sitting there.
Eggplant.
Water squirt. There's an eggplant, a water squirt emoji. And the third emoji is kitchen.
That was literally my response.
Oh wait, no.
I hate the money.
Eggplant, water squirt emoji, kitchen. That's gonna be code from now on, guys.
Because deep down, really, the truth is, of course, I wanted that money. So it is what it is.
So
anyway, that's how I feel about it.
Coming to terms with the fact that he wanted the money. He recently posted that he has to admit the BMW was a terrible idea. Even though he does it because he's awesome.
Wait a minute, the BMW is failing?
He got a flat tire, couldn't figure out how to change it.
So get a whole new car.
Yeah, so now it's just dead.
The whole thing was a bad idea.
Flat tire, I'm done.
Merch, come pick me up. What do we got popped up next in the grab bag, Ian? Come on.
I'm hoping it's a little bit more Mersh talking about gay stuff.
Okay, Mersh.
What is with these fucking people and the gay stuff?
Yeah, whatever.
Gay if you
Are you interviewing him or are you going to a show?
No, I just want to see some photos.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna Google. You're gonna Google fucking flash funk cock and just see what comes up on Google.
Okay, what does Mersh look like right now to you, Ian? I had to know.
It's not even what he looks like a college student, but the great and powerful Mersh, who's working on all these amazing things. His kid he's talking to, is a kid with some low-grade gamer headset and an Aerosmith t-shirt on.
He's got the same setup as Kenny.
It's like a 18-year-old sycophant. He's talking to a fan.
All right, let's see what the Merch and this young boy talk about.
It's not gay if you don't want to suck it.
No, it's not gay. It's for science. You're just, you know what I mean? You're scientifically curious. Honestly, I don't think it's gay. I think it's if you walk into a urinal and you're just trying to peek at cocks. It's another thing if if there's a legend built around somebody's dick and you go like, hey man, I just want to see that dick. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if somebody said, dude,
wait a second. Just if the dick has some clouts around. So if a dick got clouts around it, it's not gay, apparently. He's sucking off Aaron Carter and Tekashi 6ix9ine, apparently. It's not gay.
Does anybody want to see Ron Jeremy's dick? It's famous and infamous at the same time.
I can imagine it. I don't need to see it. Jesus, Merch, that's pretty sus right there.
As the coolest car you've ever seen in your life. I'm not a car guy, but you know what I mean? The minute I met you in person, I'd go, hey, what's up with this car everybody says you have? I kind of want to get a look at this thing. It's for science.
But you would think if somebody was really
Science.
homophobic, they would want them to see your dick in the public.
Wait a minute, what is wrong with this kid? Why can he not keep himself still? What's going on with his head? Why is he blinking like it's difficult for him? What's going on? Did he get?
It looks like
he got that shirt from a Salvation Army.
He's
Go ahead.
holding back the Down syndrome. Like if his skin snaps, it'll pop out like the Hulk.
He's just gonna pop down with the Down syndrome eyes.
Right.
So you're saying it's not gay?
You wouldn't like me if I was Jonesy.
He's stopping himself from becoming Kenny, basically.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Like, hey, everybody, look at my dick. It's not hard because I'm not gay. So good look and it. Now show me yours.
Not only that, but if it's really that big, I would think you would scare gay people off, right? Like nobody wants to get fucking impaled.
Well, if that's the case, then no gay person has any reason to fear me ever.
What?
Mersh has really thought about this gay shit.
And Mersh has met a dick that he was afraid of. No way, man.
Yeah, that's all I'm hearing.
I
don't want to get impaled. I like my lower intestines.
Can I get that in a 6-inch?
No, I'm scared of gay people because I'm an easy in and out, and I don't want them to pin me down and take it.
Wait a minute. There's so much at the end of that clip that it's just gay, guys. We don't need to go over it and psychoanalyze it. Mersh is clearly a homosexual who's met a dick he didn't want to fuck.
Yeah,
one dick he didn't want to fuck.
I'm a quick in and out, boys, and I'll just let you take me. So stay away, because I'll just bend over and enjoy it. Just stay out of there, guys, fellas.
What is with this
CEO?
shit?
Have you ever met a dick you didn't want to see?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay.
It's fucking. I don't understand. I don't understand this shit. I don't understand this. I don't understand the Dante shit. I don't get what's going on anymore. I feel like I'm old now. I don't know what's going on.
Well, with apologies, we'll age you like a presidency.
Yeah, it really has. I can't relate to the kids anymore. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Is that it for our Mersh content?
I feel like I'm in the year 2000.
Feel like the world's coming to an end.
Yeah, it fucking feels that way. Like, what's the point?
He's having a streamer's midlife crisis where he kind of wants to just go be a regular person again.
Yeah, it's like that, but it's like it's not even just that. It's like,
well,
I don't understand what they're even talking about anymore.
You
all
think
gay shit.
You think you can go back to civilian life, but you are a POC, a person of comedy, and you're gonna have a hard time adjusting when you get back.
It's like, you want to know what else is fucking me up right now? I'll tell you what else is fucking me up. Is that I'm going back to school in like a week.
College boy, big man on campus.
But there's no
on. Sarah Quill is back. The clozapam kid.
That's what
You know what's fucked up is you're probably gonna be going to college on a Zoom just like you're doing the show.
No, I know that's.
And you gotta like not slip
and not play Madden while your fucking teacher's lecturing.
Oh, I have to turn the camera off. I have to turn the mic off when I'm not talking just to focus because it's gonna be. Because for this semester it's supposed to be all online.
I'm sure you won't be clipping things up in Fools Watching as you have the video muted.
Oh no, yeah, of course. That's gonna be a real problem.
Speaking of like feeling like out of touch, I was thinking about those programs that help soldiers when they come back. Can you imagine if you've been gone, like say the last 3 years, trying to make hide nor hair of what the fuck is going on in the world today? You've just been in some.
Yeah, if you were a soldier, you'd be like.
Part of their training has to be like, all right, so now there's a lot of words you can't say. Some power dynamics have shifted. Here's the new list of things that are in. Here's the things that are out, and this is what can get you canceled.
Yeah, it's like they've gone from a world where they might have to kill someone and they might get killed to if you
say an F slur. Yeah, that's inappropriate.
An F slur. Ugh.
I know, it feels weird.
I want a world that's safe for my grandma. Yeah, who's also my auntie.
Yeah,
who's also my manager. Yeah.
Yeah, why? No, but that's a real thing, though. That's an actual thing that Ian didn't make up, where Dante's aunt is also his sister.
I imagine she looked like Medea, but with a buffalo horn.
Like, why is this guy giving keynote speeches when his aunt? If your aunt is also your sister, like, once you explain that, you're fucking disqualified from speaking.
Yeah, that should be his only thing in life, is going around being like, I'm a product of rape or incest. It gets better. Like, that's the only thing important about him. Nothing else that he has to talk about is interesting, except the fact that he's a product of incest.
You could be anything you want to be. I was a Verizon man and a male stripper.
Now I'm a buffalo.
I want to hear the man who spent his life making up a story about who he is. I want to watch him flip that script into this new character. I want to see how he apologizes for and refurbishes the story.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to wait for a social justice warrior to be near death, and then I'm going to hop on his coattail. Take on his whole shit after he dies.
That story, like he refurbished his cell phone.
He does look like a born-again Christian. Yeah, let me tell you something. I used to be a rough guy. I rolled for Satan.
Now I'm begging for Jesus.
I have a cross tattoo on my neck. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a proud boy. It was very seductive.
He was a proud boy. I forgot all about that. I forget about the proud boy stuff. Dante really has no shame, nor balls, nor spine at all. He doesn't know what he stands for.
None.
I've never seen anybody go the other way
so hard and so quick.
Yeah.
He was a proud boy one day, and then like what me and Patrice was doing was toxic. Like fucking like 5 months later?
You know how fucking
toxic masculinity personified.
You know how nerve-wracking it would be? It would be like being in like if you're at Auschwitz and you steal a guard's uniform and you're walking around pretending to be a guard. That's how nerve-wracking it should be for Dante to try and pull off this hustle. He's surrounded by wolves.
He should be aware that he's an idiot. He should be aware that he's, like you said, he's pretending to be a guard. And as soon as someone asks him for the passcode password, he's gonna be busted.
Hey, Mazel Tov.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh my god. So Ian, have you heard anything? I mean, listen, Howard Stern today stole the RDA's bit about talking about Aaron Carter's porn debut. Have you heard anything about Artie Lang though? I mean, I'm hearing about Howard Stern, but I know nothing about Artie Lang.
This is a startling revelation. If I've learned anything from Kyle, it's that people care about Artie Lang.
Oh shit.
I personally don't. He's never done it for me.
Nope.
He's just fine in my book. Never cared about him.
Local celebrity.
We're going to get an inside scoop from a podcast. We're going to be learning a lot more about this episode called Come Town. And in this Come Town exclusive with Vinny Beadle, we're going to find out how much money Artie was spending on drugs.
Okay. God damn, Artie. It's okay, Mersh. Next time.
Artie, you got to think too. Artie Lang's a different animal than Bam. Bam wants to party with 600 people. Artie just wants to make sure he's got $500 a day sent to his drug dealer so he could do what he wants to fucking do. And then he'll show up.
$500 a day.
Worth of just coke or heroin? What?
Well, it clearly went up his nose. I guess you could snort heroin.
Yep.
CO, do you know, was he a heroin guy? I took him for a speed guy.
He's a heroin guy.
He's a heroin junkie, man.
But I want to say he's one of the guys who likes to do the speed balls where he tops off his heroin with a little bit of coke so he can stay awake and enjoy it.
Well, if Helen or anybody that's knowledgeable is around, I'd like to know how much drugs is $500 a day.
Any of our former user. He looks a little bit like Hostbusters in this picture. I don't know why. It bothers me a little bit. I can't stop seeing Hostbusters.
HB, that's why you got to get off that scissor. HB's going to be snorting the scissor. You dry it out and then you crunch it up into crystals.
Jesus. All right, let's see how much he's working with the drug wise.
Up to the show and give me the entire check from that entire week. So 7 days a week, it's $500 to $1,000 a day. I got to make sure Artie has in his hand, whether I'm giving him that money or not.
No knows.
And then we show up to the show and I get the pay, which would usually be $1,000 or $2,000 over what.
So what did he just say? That was like $3,000, and then he'd get $2,000 over. So Artie on the weekend would make $5,000 doing comedy.
Damn.
He would just give all of that to Vinny Beetle and go, your sole purpose in life is to keep my drug habit facilitated.
Make sure my cup doesn't get empty, waiter.
That's nice. That must be good.
Do the people that
mind
are
that for,
putting
like-
him up know this? Do they know that they're just paying for him to kill himself?
I think so. I think that as long as he breaks him off a little bit, who cares how much it kills Artie?
I wonder if he got his whole
man.
Judd Apatow check from that show with Pete Holmes. He just signed the check over to Vinny Beetle.
Jesus, don't you want an extra $500 or extra $100 a weekend? Hooking up Artie Lang, hooking up his nose right to the cocaine and the heroin monster. I don't see how anybody does one.
I'm not saying it would be a bad gig. I understand why Vinny would do it, but it's like you're playing with a ticking time bomb, and eventually you're going to be the one. When he ODs, you're going to be the one that they could prosecute.
Damn, you're right. They're gonna fucking find him in a fucking jacuzzi in a hotel room somewhere. And Vinny Beal, whose
Now he
dad
lives-
works in TV, apparently.
Now Artie's living with his mom, so I assume she's coke running for him. Got on her slippers and her bathrobe.
You think she's hiding it under her moo-moo?
Hold
Come on, CEO, get back
Artie.
here. Hold on, Artie. You don't want to overdose like you did last time. All right, let's see what Artie Lang's doing. Let's hopefully CEO will jump back up here.
What I'm owed, so that, I mean, dude, it wasn't like I did do well on the shows. I'm not going to fucking say I didn't. I killed it on the shows that I did, but
Belen.
I wasn't just like paying for play. I was doing shit nobody
That
would do.
doesn't like this at no point, like nothing in your like chest. Like you don't get any like physical reaction to like, yeah, this guy, this beloved comedian,
beloved.
Who's I know he is.
He's got a huge. Yeah.
He is. I mean,
For
people
what
love-
though? For what? What is he beloved for? Being an addict.
For being funny. Dude.
Yeah.
Like for
A
being
funny
for being
addict.
for being
Incredible storyteller.
For being
Yeah.
a very funny guy.
A
It's
part
not-
of one of the best.
He's not
radio
beloved
shows
for
of all time.
yeah, for dying of a heroin, a tragic heroin.
No, but he's
addiction.
very famous for talking about it on Howard Stern.
Sure, but there's
Yeah.
nothing in you that's like, all I have to do is make sure he stays high, and I get to take all of his money.
I figured I was about maybe the 20th I seen Bob. I booked Bob the first time I met Artie. I was already running my own comedy club, and I booked Bob Levy and Artie.
No, I mean it's fine if.
And
the
I seen
answer-
Bob doing it,
it's
and I was
fine
like,
if
"Fuck
the-
it."
Yeah, it's fine if the answer is no.
Yeah, no, I
I'm
did
just-
not have any.
So wait, so are you saying that these club owners could potentially be ripping off Artie Lang and getting them overpriced drugs and just taking advantage of this guy's sickness and his potential death, his future death?
You know how fucking mad Vinny would be if he got there and Artie just got paid in coke?
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah!
I
He'd be
can give you
pissed.
$5,000 or I can give you $2,000 in drugs right now. I give me the fucking drugs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh fucking boy, this is kind of It's kind of vulturous, like waiting for a dead body. I don't know.
That voice of reason that you heard is Nick Mullen of Cumtown, and this is a Cumtown clip.
You guys don't get too comfortable with Clumtown.
Yeah, I'm just curious curious
The
as
answer to the
whether-
question is I don't think like that.
Okay.
I come from a place that you do what you got to do to make money, and my family paid for it. I had family man, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, yeah, there were times that I was like, yeah, he's getting high, but he's a grown man, dude. You know, he's gonna get it from somewhere else. You think Bam or him need me to get a 6-pack or some fucking coke? No, he'll do it with the next guy. But already did it with Bob Levy for 20 years. So he'll just do it with the next.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
Damn, Bob. Thanks, Bob. Fucking getting him the coca. Bob Escobar apparently. Fucking this fucking. I don't like this guy at all. He has no shame. Now he's dry snitching. He's acting like I owned a comedy club, but I needed it to survive. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Listen,
you're not working as a dishwasher or something. Okay, go ahead.
I'm talking to all my real G's. Crip knowledge. You see anybody tagging around with Artie, run his pockets. Run his pockets. He got money or drugs. He got something on him. He's probably weak.
Hell yeah, he's probably some
That's the
bitch ass
mark.
beta male you could rob. Yeah, anybody who's working with Artie or handles Artie's money or anything like that.
You see Bob Levy in a town near you, run those pockets, son.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do shit. Run his pockets.
Take that chain.
You're giving really good advice, though. Ian, to be honest.
Yeah.
You
gotta spot the
call
mark.
the police? He stole my Artie Lang drug money.
Yeah, what the fuck is he gonna do? Report you?
Yeah, he can't. I'd rob Bob Levy with his fucking Bill.
I'd beat the shit out of Bob Levy if I saw him.
What's going on, Belly Bell? Bella enjoying the show.
What's going on, guys? I heard
Yeah.
we're listening to some Vinny Beetle.
Yeah, bro. Turns out he was Artie Lang's drug mule. Donkey of the day.
He
Apparently, Artie Lang
single-handedly
is
drove
going.
Artie Lang off the wagon.
Apparently, Artie Lang's going through $500 worth of coke and
A day.
heroin.
7 days a
Heroin.
week.
Let's just say heroin.
Well, he just said coke.
Oh, okay.
But he's probably highballing. I definitely heard heroin in the past.
Yeah, no, definitely it's heroin before, but yeah, he's speedballs. He takes
Either
a little bit
way-
of heroin, a little bit of coke to stay up.
Either way, that fucking nose is gone. He
God,
looks
it does
like
look-
Beetlejuice showing up for a domestic dispute in court.
I swear those kids they didn't see anything. I was scratching myself. Jesus, Beetlejuice, get it together.
It looks like he has a nose made of Play-Doh.
Paid for a few weeks.
I need.
He's got the Squidward nose. Sorry.
It looks like his nose has a smaller nose on it.
Baby nose. Bless you.
I have COVID, you guys.
Oh fuck. Let's quarantine him.
I'm just kidding.
I like that there's a story arc to you leaving the show.
We got a COVID.
We'll do a fundraiser for your medication. Try and send you off right.
Try to see if we can't get your new friend that surgery. Bella, I don't know if you heard the beginning of the show, but there's a reason CO's been stretched out lately.
He's been stretched a little thin, bud.
He's
Oh, yeah.
he's dating a dyke with a dick. A double D.
He was dating a girl. She was a little butch, but CEO likes a sturdy gal. He doesn't like some flimsy whimsy.
Look like
Then she dropped the ball on him. She
Look
said,
like
"I got a
Don A
confession
with
to make."
blue hair.
Yeah.
How burly was she? Flannel shirts.
From like clickbait to Artie Lang, where was she at?
Had a sailor tattoo.
She probably played free safety on like a Division II school.
She looks like she does feminine things ironically.
Like goes to get her nails done and stuff like that.
Um,
Well, CEO, we tease you just to give you a treat. I don't know if he wants to get to the next clip, but I think it's gonna make CEO happy.
Are women coming up next?
No, it's a African American gentleman, perhaps with crooked glasses.
Okay, I'm taking a bathroom break.
No,
All right,
you
see
can't
ya.
leave when felonies come.
Yeah, come on, Charles Bennett.
I didn't get anything good from him this week, so this
All
is
right.
just him.
Me and CEO will just appreciate it. Then you go take a pee.
This is him having COVID with you.
Okay. See. Oh shit! Great immune systems defend alike. It's okay, Mersh.
Yeah, whatever.
A lot of you stupid phone be want to talk to a nigga, so I just gave you a way to talk to me.
Oh my god.
Like my own video.
Wait a minute, that was it. See, it was just Charles Bennett coughing in our ears because apparently they wanted to talk to a nigga. That's no big deal. Does he have a fight coming up soon?
In October.
October, yeah, that's
October.
next month. Next month he'll be fighting it out.
Apparently
Free of crack.
Apparently it's in Georgia.
It's in Georgia.
I don't know how legit it is. I don't know if Georgia has a commission.
Well, $500 is $500, CEO. You know what the difference between $500 from the UFC is and $500 from Georgia cage fighter? Not a goddamn thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Just $500 right to the crack pipe, right to the glass stick.
That's a phrase I haven't heard in a while. Ian?
Oh, Ian's jerking off in the restroom.
I forgot about
Uh-oh, what's wrong, CEO? What happened to Bellin? He left.
Nothing.
Oh, wait, Bellin's back.
I don't know.
Bellin, turn on your camera.
Let's play the next clip.
I wouldn't play the next clip. Ian Zales is the one changing his tampon right now, so we're gonna go on to the next clip. Let's see what we got here. I don't even know what we have, CEO. This might be a surprise for both of us. It's okay, Mersh.
He never tells me.
Top, make it drop, that's a wet, that's a wet. And I get a bucket and a mop, that's a wet, that's a wet. I'm
What
talking
the
wop,
fuck?
wop, wop, that's a wet, that's a wet. Macaroni in a pot, that's a wet, that's a wet. Huh, now from the top, make it drop, that's a wet, that's a wet. And I get a
Some of Ian's sensibilities remind me of soccer moms.
That, speaking of felony and UFC,
Yeah,
is
that's-
our
who is that?
our kickboxing kid, Luis J. Gomez.
Wait, that was Lewis?
That was Luis training
Hold
for his
on.
big fight.
Let me see. I gotta play this back now.
His big fight against felony?
Against the incest he's committing with his girlfriend.
Oh fuck! I just had to
Ian,
watch
do you
this one more
mind if I
time. Make sure.
play MLB The Show while we do this?
You go crazy. As long
Knock
as you stay
yourself
awake.
out. Oh fuck!
I have
think
a
fucked
question,
everything
you
up
guys.
for you.
I'm talking wop, 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 that's
Oh,
a
hold
wet.
on, CEO. Yeah, yeah.
Macaroni in
All right. Look, let me
It's good position.
let me run
Stop
this
it.
by you guys.
CEO, I think you're cutting out. I don't
That would
hear
be,
you,
if we had the phone lines, a great time to call in as CEO's new dyke girlfriend. Yeah. Hey, this is Charlene. Formerly Charlie. Me and old CEO been getting it on. Yeah.
Damn. Well, hold on. Hold on. Here's CEO. He's back in. Back in to win. Wait. Connect your device, CEO. There he goes.
MLB The Show. This podcast brought to you in part by MLB.
Okay, let's see if we can move on, huh, Ian? Let's see what's next on the grab bag of goodies.
This is your best friend, Ian, that we're looking
Lewis,
at right now.
look at those juicy, thick thighs. Lewis posted this himself as a clout thought.
Jesus, he really thinks he's gonna get a little something from it. What is wrong with Lewis?
Not worried about alienating his audience at all. He's like, this will bring him in. Nobody will have a problem at all.
No having problem. What's all this? You filled up the grab bag with a bunch of gay shit, Ian. I'm gonna have to point that out today.
He always does.
It's just
He always
gay
has
shit.
Lena Dunham and twerking. I don't know what he's watching.
He's watching MM Gay, apparently. I took that from Griggy.
Listen, there's a lot of fools to watch. I don't have time to watch them all, so stuff from my Twitter gets in there.
So, because you don't have Facebook anymore, now we just get what's on your Twitter.
Yeah, man. But coming up is I went to go watch a video and I got interrupted by a commercial, and I just found this commercial enraging, and I just want to see how you guys feel about it.
Well, let's check it out. Hold on, guys. You gotta watch the end of Lewis.
That's a wet, huh? Now from the top, make it drop. That's wet. And I
What is with that last shot?
It's
He's
okay,
just
Martian.
standing there.
Get him next time.
Oh, Jesus, Lewis.
Lewis fell asleep.
Not the body you were expecting. That female body is a myth. It was hand chiseled a lot by dudes.
Pause.
Oh, no.
Pause.
Oh, God, this is gay! I don't want to ruin this show, but this faggot shit, I'm done with it. Fuck!
Having a fit body is not a like an unachievable standard of beauty that was thought up by horny dudes. You don't have to have a six-pack. You don't even have to have a flat stomach. A little bit of a tire swing is okay. Just don't have folds. That's all we want in a bitch.
Well, no, this girl, she has a contrary opinion, Ian.
It's not unrealistic to be healthy.
CEO, could you just comment on what I just seen?
I was watching what was on my TV screen.
Okay.
I'm listening.
How about you
but
pause
no
it for a
one-
second because we're looking at bitches.
The sexy bitches. Come on. I know you're used to seeing Butch Cassidy over there, but
These women are the kind of women that you date, apparently.
Okay, I'm seeing two dudes right now.
That's what you date.
Two guys. Two strong men. That's right.
Post-op, pre-op.
What's the diff, right?
Those are their Greek names, Post-Optimus and Pre-Optimus.
Post-Optimus?
Post-Optimus Prime. All robots are gender non-binary. Transform and roll out.
Jeez, okay, they got a good point though. I mean, maybe we are being misogynistic.
Did you really think the goddess of love doesn't have love handles? Come on. If you're a woman like myself, you don't always feel like the masterpiece you are. Feeling comfortable and confident in your clothes is almost impossible
Wait
when
a
your
sec,
body is
wait.
always changing.
I got a question.
Oh God!
These says clothes for a certain kind of cow that we might know. That's who shops and buys this shit.
Who, Lemonade?
German dude.
What are her names?
Whoever you're dating these days.
German.
So,
Wait,
it's
why
important
is it that like they can never admit that they ain't fucking masterpieces, but like they.
Yeah, like when I see Brad Pitt on TV, I'm not like, oh, I feel like a piece of shit. I'm like, yeah, man, get that pussy.
I just like how they're kind of admitting that they're fat and ugly.
Yeah, you can still be beautiful, though. I'm beautiful. I want a buffalo.
Let's test CEO's mic. What's going on, CEO? You good?
His cord doesn't reach his PlayStation.
Come on, CEO. Might need to leave. Even come back one more time just for the E-Man.
I do picture CEO like sitting on his bed with his headphone cord like strung across the room, like taut tight.
Yeah,
he's trying to come over here and watch the computer while also listening to his game.
Computers at one side, PlayStation's at the other, bed is in the middle. His chair is on the far side of the bed, and that cord is just pulled as tight as it can be.
It's shorting out and everything. Oh shit! Sorry, CEO. Here you go.
Someone busts in the door. He might snap his neck back. I do like the confused messaging in this because they're trying to, I guess, would you call it woke, to be like, women, you're beautiful no matter what.
Well, first of all, they have the idea for their commercial is really shitty because aren't Greek people famous for like making sculptures of fat, dumpy women? Didn't they like idolize fat women because
Yeah, it's
they
very
had
backwards.
access to food? So there
It
wasn't
used to
really.
be. Yeah.
I don't remember Greek statues of like all these bad bitches. It was either Greek statues of like Hercules with a 12-pack, or it was of like this bitch Karen. Like this is literally what the Greek statues look like. I don't even understand the concept of their commercial.
You know what?
The whole premise is flawed.
So this is a woman talking to women about beauty standards based on statues. But if she was gonna do the same thing and bring it up to date, where she just walks into a sitcom and shit talks on the skinny host of a TV show, you couldn't get away with that shit.
Yeah, you can sit there and body shame someone else. Yeah, so they had to go back in time and be like, "How is this men's fault?" Okay, let's check it out. CEO, jump back in here. You tried and didn't connect.
We invent stuff and then women deconstruct it to find out how they've been victimized.
That's a good point, Ian. Come on, let's give this rotund lady a chance.
There's a lot of commercials, so just play and he'll figure it out or not.
Your period started, and now you can't fit into yesterday's jeans.
Oh, Jesus
Maybe
Christ.
You grew a human inside your body, pushed it out of your body, and you're still expected to show up at your friend's wedding in a bridesmaid's dress you bought a year ago. Maybe you made it through all of that.
How long is
Congratulations.
this commercial? 30 seconds.
White girl problems. Dude, it's brutal. You know, you have a baby, it's brutal. You're bending over, putting DVDs in the DVD players. Oh, it's brutal, dude. It's brutal. You can't even stay thin. Shoveling ice cream in your face all day. You can't jog because you got a baby. It's brutal.
Is this
good?
An advertisement for something, or is this just a PSA meant to trigger me?
She has angry feminist horse teeth.
Yeah, she does.
She looks like you know that famous meme of like the gay girl spitting? Angry. She looks just like that.
She does when she's yelling.
We found her. We found her identity. Everybody, send it to 4chan. We found the bitch.
She has middle school yard duty teeth.
This is gonna. She has security guard teeth. This is gonna be like fucking Bin Laden, where her body's gonna get left out at sea by all the Pepes. They're gonna SEAL Team 6 into her house. They got fucking who's that? Who's the fucking new shooter kid?
Kyle.
Ritten. Yeah, Kyle Ritten's gonna SEAL Team 6 into her bedroom.
I don't like that I knew that and you didn't know that.
My brain's a little foggy.
Fair enough.
From what I understand, he's a young hero.
It depends who you ask.
I asked a kangaroo.
Oh.
All right, let's continue with the angry bitch.
All right, let's see how upset this lady is.
Wait, what is the big problem though? Like I don't have a perfect body. I'm not even on the table of perfect. I'm not even on the table of good. But these fucking women can't just say that, hey, they're fucking too fat. Like,
well, and if you could come to terms with it, you could dress nice and look good for your body shape. It's only when you're trying to like force yourself to be something you're not that you look so mismatched and terrible. Similar to how we've talked about Dante, learn to be gay. This is messaging that we're giving to our women. So what are we teaching the women right now?
Learn to wear your weight.
Yeah, like
listen,
let me tell you something. The Blue Jays, they just called up this catcher from Single A. This guy Kirk, he's from Mexico. He's 5'9", 265. Like this is somehow he can hit though. He can hit. You know, so the point is, you know, you gotta find what you're good at and go towards that.
I don't like that women can't take accountability for the fact that they need to have personalities. Because a dumpy bitch that's confident, that chick rocks. Versus like a hot chick that has low self-esteem and doesn't know how to be around people.
Dude. What? Bitches with low self-esteem. I'm sorry. You just triggered me.
Yeah, I don't care how nice your body is if you can't function in the world, if you can't carry a conversation, if you're emotionally all over the place, that's a turnoff. Make a commercial about that with your fucking tampons.
You've now entered menopause. Even though you are a goddess, some days you still feel like an unmolded hunk of clay. Those days, I wear shapewear from Shaperman. These short
Wait a minute. Is this what this whole thing has been fucking leading towards? Oh, some girdles, some new age girdles. Ugh, ladies, tuck your fucking fupa into your pants and move on with life.
You thought this was a clever leftist speech.
Yeah.
No, this is an advertisement for
fat girl spanks.
For fat bitches to hide their gun. Hide your thighs. Hide your thighs. Hide your waves.
I thought this was like a college fucking lecture, like a fucking project or something.
You're beautiful no matter who you are, but sometimes you still want to look better than you look. You're a masterpiece, but you look like a piece of shit, so put these on.
So tuck that fat gut into these fucking spanks or whatever the hell they are.
The host of this, can we just take a moment to look at how bottom heavy this fat bitch is? She looks like a rhinoceros backing up. That's how wide those hips are. Rhinos have thinner hips than this bitch.
At what point am I allowed to wear like push-up bulges? Like make my package just to look a little bit better in my pants? When can I be allowed to do that?
When you're that fat, your whole ass has dimples and craters.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how you use a toilet. Like imagine trying to aim that dumper on a public washroom.
Ugh.
And we know you eat like shit.
Come on, let's see the commercial. It's good. I might want to,
And the silicone band helps them stay in place.
Oh,
I know what you're
God.
thinking. Shapewear.
Oh, the silicone
Women love their bodies
band,
exactly how they are. Well, yeah, women should love their bodies. Thing there is hard.
So true, for real.
It's so freaking hard. It's okay if our confidence needs a little boost sometimes. For me, that boost is shapewear from Shapermint. Shaper shorts are the finishing touch.
Oh, why?
Shaper shorts make slipping into
Asian
my
chick,
jeans a
black
breeze.
chick.
Let me breathe in my favorite skirt.
Look at those
And
fucking
make even the
hips.
worst bridesmaids dresses look good.
Brr.
If you're ready to start feeling like the masterpiece you are, click the link to head to shapermint.com. You're going to love them more than Narcissus loves himself.
Does anybody have anything to
Wait,
say?
I don't.
I'm just mad at Ian.
We need to understand what's being told to the bitches of this world that we're trying to
Shapermint.
date.
Now I gotta look forward to fucking meeting a nice girl and pulling her Shapermins off. Is that what I'm being told?
Can you imagine
love Casey.
how mad you would be and how just rank that wet puss would be?
You're taking off her pants and then you gotta go through another layer of Shapermins.
Just there's a pool of sweat, and as her belly flops down on her, it splashes you in the eye.
It stings a little bit, but you're trying to be polite so you don't say anything. Ugh.
I feel
Shape
like
of
it would
mint.
be like you know what a
Shape of mint, more like the shape of shit.
Go ahead, CEO. I cut you off.
I don't know. My connections is shit right now.
Hey, you sound good. Don't worry. You wanna see if we can watch the next video? This Shapermin stuff is just making me mad.
Ian.
Oh,
Ian,
God,
get
it's
to the
it's not
countdown
over
stuff.
yet.
I'm gonna fuck
Do you want to jump to some Cumtown stuff?
Yeah, we can jump to some Cumtown stuff.
Well, you were saying it's really important, so
Pull up the other clip called "Adam is Bad at Comedy" Part 2.
Okay, let's get into this before CEO drops out on us.
So there's a very popular podcast called Cumtown
Very popular.
with a comedian I like named Nick Mullen,
A lot of people like him.
a character I like named Stavros, And then they have what we call a Nick. They have a lame on their squad named Adam. Now, to have a successful podcast is like winning the lottery, but this kid double won the lottery because he's literally fucking useless. And I want to start examining how bad Adam is at the show because his co-hosts have started doing to him what me and CEO did to Nick. And we caused Nick to have a full-on mental breakdown. And I can't imagine how Nick would react if another show was covering how bad he was at the show while his co-hosts were turning on him. One last thing I'll say. So their show is very bitty. They're basically an improv troupe. And so they throw out a premise, and then there's sort of one or two things you could do. You either give some detail to the premise where you add, add things to the scene, other things that are going on, or you become one of the characters in the premise. Those are two really easy moves to just get a joke off really quickly when you're riffing in a bitty show. Let's see how well Adam does doing Come Town.
You might have to help me out with the location of this, but I think I found it.
Just play it from the start. It's in the DM messages.
Yeah, which
Wait, is it? Wait, hold on. Is it in the grab bag or is it in the DMs?
It's in the DMs.
I think it's at the end of the grab bag. Okay, which one is it? Oh wait.
So I started putting together a montage of Adam screwing up the show, and that's what's in the grab bag. But today, after the grab bag was closed, I found a full-on clip of one of their premium episodes. This just dropped yesterday. And I said, this is amazing. This is everything I'm trying to point out and show you guys.
Which Adam one should we pull up first? The black and white one or the colored one?
Adam is bad at comedy part 2.
Okay, perfect. Part 2 is what threw me off. Okay. I'm just going to intuitively go for the one that didn't say part 2 first.
So, Bellan, if I wanted to pick a fight with a podcast or possibly take over a podcast, I would try to identify the weak link. And Adam is the weak link in Come Town.
Wait a minute.
He's the place where pressure can be applied. And I've also invited him to be on the show.
By the end, he's gonna be like, I love Come Town, Adam. You're like one of the greatest contributors to that show.
He comes on and I just suck his dick for 4 straight hours.
That's the fear, Ian. Oh no, CEO, get back here.
It's fine. Is Belly Boo around? He's still here. All right.
Oh guys, it's loading. Yeah, Bellen's here.
Bellin has listened to more comedy podcasts than just about anybody other than me. And he's also listened to more with apologies than any other person on the planet. So he can tell you how Nick or not Nick this Adam is being.
Let's be clear. We're not doing more work.
For the listeners out there, let's get a couple of riffs going. All right, it's Jeffrey, the Toys R Us giraffe. Okay,
Jeffrey Epstein, the Toys R Us.
Should go for it, Adam. Take it away.
Okay, sorry.
So CEO said this was uncomfortable to watch. And they've just thrown out a premise. The premise is the Toys R Us giraffe is Jeffrey Epstein. That's your premise.
That's where the jokes are coming from. Bellin, are you with us? Or whatever.
And feel free to go ahead and come up with your own jokes as we watch him struggle.
Okay. Let's go for this. Let's check this out, Bellin.
Let's be clear. We're not doing more work. For the listeners out there, let's get a couple of riffs going. All right, it's Jeffrey, the Toys R Us giraffe. Okay,
Jeffrey Epstein, the Toys R Us.
Should go for it, Adam. Take it away.
Okay, it was just pitching. I don't know. It's more like, okay, so he gives toys to girls in exchange.
Nope.
Okay.
No,
Getting them out to
that's not it.
Island.
That ain't it, Chief. Toys R U.S. Virgin Islands.
Okay.
Is where he lives.
That's
Okay.
good.
For starters, I'll give you that. Now, why don't you take it from there?
Okay.
Okay, the first one was a strike. Clearly, the ball flew right over home plate, right past him.
So now
swing and a miss.
I said you can either add a detail to the premise or be a character. So a giraffe, Jeffrey Epstein, what's on his island?
Okay.
Is it a lot of tall kids that he's raping?
He could go so many different ways with it, but he delivers toys.
Like Santa.
Okay. Well, no, and look, everyone's got a rusty one in them.
He's a.
What do giraffes have?
Long necks.
How can that be applied to the Jeffrey Epstein situation?
It's a pause.
He hides.
He measures the boys' penises with his neck.
With his throat, the back of his throat. Or how
That's
the
it.
fuck does a giraffe accidentally hang himself? He had 38 years of not getting that neck in a single tangle, and you told me he broke that entire long neck in a jail cell by himself while the camera was out? Is that what you're telling me?
See how that works there, Ian?
See how that works, Adam? It's pretty obvious. Neck, giraffe neck. Jeffrey Epstein didn't hang himself. Solved for funny.
All right. CEO, let's keep listening.
People in
My
his neck.
connection is shit.
What I don't know. What do you think?
He went to people in his neck.
Didn't even
That's
occur
where
to
he.
him.
That's where he went. Okay.
I mean, come
All
on,
right,
dude.
Ian.
Do your job.
Ian.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, CEO.
Sorry.
Okay,
hold on.
Jeffrey-
I'm
Jeffrey
trying to
Epstein.
fix this.
What?
Which
The
one
Jeffrey-
of these three guys is he? Just so I can get a mental picture.
He's the one on the far left. He looks like
I fucking knew it. I knew it. I
Me
said,
too, me
I
too.
said, this has to be the guy. This guy right here. I fucking knew it.
He looks like a catfish if it could be unpopular in high school.
Yeah.
He's a real Millhouse of a man. He looks like the Jewish kid from fucking American Dad. He's a Morty. He looks like Morty. This is the real life version.
Yeah, that's him.
Now he's trying to figure out how to make Jeffrey Epstein the giraffe funny. So far, it's a swing and a miss. He's feeling around. He's looking for information. And just to let you know, there are compilations of Nick Mullen talking about Epstein on the show, and it's 6 hours long. So he definitely knows every deep conspiracy detail about the Epstein case.
He should be giving us dirty, like, nerd jokes that nobody understands unless you've researched it for 20 hours. You know, that's how good his joke should be.
Nick Mullen went down a rabbit hole where he tried to figure out every Hollywood pedophile case there was. And he would come in like, I can't talk about anything else. We got to talk about these kids. All right, I got some maps. All right, you paying attention? These are the people that are doing it.
Ian, I don't understand though. Is this a bit that they're doing on the show?
Yeah.
No, but Ian, is your bit that you're doing right now, is that a bit that the Cumtown guy is doing in this clip? Like, is he making fun of his co-host for not being able to make jokes out of this? Because
So
if he is, I don't understand what you're bringing to the table. It kind of just sounds like we're listening to a Cumtown clip. You're kind of running with Nick Mullen's bit, aren't you?
They're doing to Adam what CEO and I did to Nick. Now, Adam is the Nick. He's going through this. Imagine another show adding fuel to the fire and going with the bit that Adam is bad at Cumtown. This is how people have mental breakdowns.
I'm not sure if they would consider us a show so much as they would consider us like internet trolls. Anyways, let's keep listening to it. This kind of seems like a little bit of Ian. Yeah, Ian's just kind of piling on a bit that
I feel like
these guys already did.
No,
Yes,
I feel like this is elaborate. It's an elaborate way for Ian to get me to listen to Cumtown. That's what I think.
Yes, thank you for fucking putting the pieces together, CEO. That is what we're doing right now. It's like this is like a demo.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't care. But I mean,
Let's hear this guy who makes $250,000 a month for being a POC,
Funny.
a person of comedy.
Yeah.
Next scene.
There you go. There's one thing. That's something.
Okay. Well, I came
Remember
up
the bad pun.
Jeffrey Epstein, the giraffe from Toys R Us.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so riff it out, dude.
So he
And if you're listening at home and you're wondering what it's like to be a comedian, this is it. This is the work that gets done. I know a lot of people, they listen to podcasts because they want to know what it's like to be a road dog.
Yep.
Everybody admires comedians.
Oh yeah,
because they tell.
Well, they're
it like it
society's
is.
truth tellers.
They tell it like
Only
it is. Pretend
comedians
they were
tell
in the
themselves
military.
that.
They
They're-
say civilian.
Oh God, what was it, Bellin?
I'm pretty sure he's making fun of Kurt Metzger right here, but still, only comedians think other people want to be comedians. No one actually wants to be a comedian. I didn't think comedians wanted to be comedians until I realized
I didn't know y'all made money.
that's true.
I have
Was
something
that-
kind of cringy I have to admit to.
Go ahead.
So very far back in the day, I remember one time I was seeing the psychiatrist, and I called her a civilian.
You called her a what?
A civilian.
A civilian? And you felt that was cringeworthy. There goes CEO. CEO, leave and come back. I kind of like hearing that sound, but I can't hear you, CEO. Jesus.
CEO turned into a fly, like in that one science fiction movie.
Yeah, it was like in my ear. Exactly. Uh-oh, what happened to CEO? Okay, let's indulge Ian Ellis in this clip, Bellin. Just me and you. Come on.
All right.
Philosophy.
Dude, that is the absolute gayest thing anyone ever does.
Civilian.
Calling people that don't do stand-up comedy civilians.
Being a comedian
It's
is
so
the
good.
most embarrassing thing.
It's one of the worst.
It's so embarrassing
to say to other people.
I know they get to go all over the country, and random comedy girls just want to fuck them all the time. Must be a shit. I mean, listen, there's an in between to me, Bellin, where it's like, okay, nobody looks at you guys like NFL players, that's for sure, but you guys aren't plumbers either. Let's not act like it fucking sucks to be a stand. Nah, you guys get to hang out in hotel rooms, jerk off all day, and then go stand on stage for like 20 minutes at most. Like
it's lot
not
of
that
work.
bad.
Cosmic,
Yeah, I know it
it's a lot
sucks.
of work.
It sucks. Oh, where's Ian? Because Ian probably has said half this gay shit before.
I don't have
Sorry.
to wake up. Don't have to wake up till 6:30 in the evening to do my job for an hour and a half. It's hard.
The worst being a comedian. It's a balance, right, Ian? Like, let's not act like you guys are NFL stars, but let's not act like you are fucking
Listen, man.
electricians.
At a low level, you can make a shitload of money just having fun. I mean, if Artie Lang can give up $500 a day for drug money, that's not a bad life for a dude like him.
For a guy that spent over a decade on the most popular radio show in the world, I agree, Ian.
Another thing comedians like to say in these podcasts is, I don't feel like I could work any other kind of job. Like, I just don't feel like I could have had a job because I couldn't censored myself. I'm too much of a truth teller.
You could have ended that sentence that I don't feel like I can work, and it would have been just as true.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
CEO, you can get out of here. You're just mic static. You sound like a dead relative trying to censor me. Yeah.
Through the computer, through the television, through white noise.
I think CEO just pulls his...
CEO, can you just try one more time for me, CEO, please?
It gets
And
close
if it doesn't
to 10
work,
o'clock.
you're done.
It gets close to 10 o'clock. CEO like unplugs his mic halfway on purpose, just so he's like, "Oh well, they couldn't hear me. I just went to bed."
He wraps tinfoil around his mic, starts trying to speak into it.
Well, we're almost done. We're gonna end it in 15 minutes.
Okay, it's just
You
good
hear-
2 hours.
Hear me now?
I hear you, CEO.
Oh, you
yeah,
plugged
you
it back
sound
in.
amazing. Oh God, I need to pee. Go ahead.
Oh, he's a civilian.
Oh my god.
They do fucking comedy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So Jeffrey next to you, and he's at Toys R Us. Why did Toys R Us close? Maybe
It closed.
it was a fucking conspiracy.
Yeah, it was He was
What are they doing with all those empty buildings, dude?
the Toys R Us's.
Well,
Well,
they're probably having sex with kids in there.
They're probably having sex with kids in the buildings.
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks.
Look, you don't have to hit a home run.
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to
hit
think.
a single. Dude.
All right.
Just
Did he just steal what his friend told him to say?
He just reiterated exactly what the other guy said.
Oh no.
Now they've done 200 plus episodes. This is the #1 comedy podcast, the funniest podcast in the game.
Oh God.
And I feel like Adam doesn't get enough hate for being bad at Cumtown. And I invited him on the show because I want to ask him why he's bad at Cumtown. And I want you guys to have an understanding of what I'm talking about so you can join in with me if we can make that happen.
So, what did they used to be like? Because I know they're like leftists. So, did they used to be like a fucking improv troupe or something? Let's be honest.
They're all comedians.
So
Nick
they didn't
Mullen
start out doing improv. They
Nick
didn't.
Mullen has quit comedy because the industry won't work with him.
Yeah,
And
man. It's
so-
hard out here for a leftist.
He's not a leftist, but he has a popular podcast, so he's like, "Fuck it, I'll just do the podcast."
According to you.
Yes, Stavros still does comedy, but he's a more middle of the line guy. Like Nick has said some evil shit. Stavros can be like, "That they were just other people were saying it."
What about Adam? What's his comedy?
Adam, funny you should say that. I have a clip of his stand-up in your DMs. Do we want to finish this and then go to that, or do you want to jump straight to his stand-up?
Let's finish this. Let's get the full context about Terrible.
Cosmic.
Yes, sir.
Cosmic. You want?
Yes, sir.
You know?
Tell me. CEO, let me know.
Tell him what it is, CEO.
I lost him again.
He's like a fucking podcast tease.
I was listening to the Patrice tribute on the Chicago Open Mic channel where they're reposting Old with Apologies. And twice in that episode, CEO goes like, "My favorite Patrice line ever. I think about this every day. I watch this clip at least once a week." And Nick goes, "Hold on." And then he plays the clip and they never come back to whatever he was talking about.
There we go. He's a master at it. Ian, and then nothing.
Your connection is having a stroke. You gotta turn your 2K off. It's us in the game.
Oh, he's out of here.
Yeah, you shouldn't have gave him that ultimatum.
Yeah. Easy decision for the CEO to make.
Guys, we were thinking about doing 2 episodes a week. It's not gonna happen.
CEO can barely get through 1 episode.
Ian.
Yes.
And I dislike you a lot now because you're making me live.
He's saying, "Ian, I dislike you a lot now because you're making me listen to Cumtown." And I've also been sending CEO Cumtown clips because I do like the show. And I know he's not going to listen to a whole episode, but there's a lot of people that make shitloads of money just clipping up their show. So basically any Cumtown bit that's ever been, you can find it. And I've been sending it to CEO. "Hey, they're making fun of Downs kids. Listen to this one."
Retard humor. That's right up your alley.
Yeah.
Come on, hold on. Let's finish this clip, then we can get some stand-up comedy, CEO. I know you're a big stand-up comedy fan.
Just at least step up to the plate.
So you got
Hostbusters? What
Hostbuster, come play hack court with us. Come judge Adam stand up
help
with
us
us.
out.
And they're saying to him what CEO would say to Nick, which is baseball analogies. Where they're like, you don't have to hit it out of the park, just hit the ball, just bunt, just take a swing at it.
Just try. These Hostbusters want to jump up. Let's get into this.
You make $80K an episode. We do 2 hours. They do 2 hours a week. 1 hour for free, 1 hour paid. 2 hours a week. We're at 2 hours right now.
Yep. And he's right. The well has run dry. He has nothing left except they molest kids inside of the old Toys R Us or
Abandoned
something.
buildings.
Abandoned buildings. All right, come on, Adam.
Well, let me throw one
Being
more
afraid
out.
of the ball.
Go ahead, Ian.
So I said you can become the characters in the scene. So Jeffrey Epstein is a giraffe. You could do that as an impression. You could start thinking of other people involved in the case and making them into animals, like the Billy Goat Bill Clinton or Maxine Gazelle. And how are these animals interacting in a pedophile ring on the safari? You could
There's so
paint this
many.
whole picture and flesh it out.
Yeah. An animal jungle kingdom of pedophiles. It's an easy premise. It's pretty
It's a
funny.
really dark version of Kimba or the Lion King. It's like all that the light touches, we sell their ass for money. Every creature here, your father has fucked that.
One day you will too, Simba.
Zazu,
You
Zazu,
got
come jerk
Alan.
off the young prince.
See how easy it is once you get the ball rolling.
I think Ian Ellis is trying to apply for Cumtown and jump ship right now.
Maybe that's where he needs to be, though. I mean,
It would be a huge step up for me. But I think they're friends just like we're friends with Nick, so it would never happen. But Adam, we're still going to make your life very frustrating for the next 6 months or so.
So are there any? Is Ian piling on Bellin, or do you hearing any Adam and Nick corollaries?
I guess the difference, the main difference here is that with apologies, it was Nick's thing. It was Nick's deal, and CO was kind of like in the background manipulating him. Whereas this is like, this is also Nick's deal, but their Nick is the funny one, and so like. I don't really see like the Adam guy is just happy showing up, making his part of the 250K. I don't think he's really concerned that he's not as funny as Nick Mullen is.
So, well, our Nick is infinitely better than this guy, but their guy knows he doesn't belong on the team and knows he doesn't deserve this money. And so he's really trying to just not get kicked off the show.
Jeez.
He's like, I've hit the lottery and I gotta keep up, and I gotta, like, they joke about how he has to go get them coffee and how he should be getting a pay cut because he's not pulling his weight on the show.
And Ian Ellis just wants to take his friends, just like Mersh.
You know, Nick Mullen's never going to acknowledge you if you want to tease him and make fun of him. Stavros, he's just a character. He's just a fun guy. He's going to roll with whatever bit. But Adam, we might break a bitch.
Yeah, he might not be able to take any of the pressure, you know.
They don't have any real enemies because comedy podcasts aren't going to really go after you because it's that jerk off like, oh, we're having a podcast war. I'm going to play nice. I go on your show. You go on my show. We pick up a couple views. It's so sweet.
And having a couple of laughs.
And they have fools just like we have fools, but all of theirs are like mentally ill people. So they've never had a real enemy
To have to deal with, no one to contend with, no one would, I would say, a radio war.
There's been no reckoning.
Yeah. It's just them kind of full watching and doing as they please. Which is our territory.
Ian Ellis isn't going to let any podcast go unchecked.
Dershowitz.
Yes. It was maybe that's how he got involved. There was a closing sale.
Alan Dershowitz is the
the penguin from the KC Kids Club, home TV dinners.
Uh-huh.
You ever have one of those?
Yes. I only had
What
it
are
once
those?
with their shape. What's going on? Let's see what we can do with Toys
All right, so
R Us.
pause.
I like the idea.
We just jumped ahead like 3 minutes of them talking about TV dinners. And now we're coming back to the bit. They gave him some time off. That we're going to talk about all this stuff. He had a solid 2 minutes to be thinking in the back of his head, how can I make that goddamn giraffe funny?
I'm going to take a guess, Ian, that he was not using that time to think about the giraffe stuff.
Let's see. Hold on, guys. Don't be such a cynic.
Of a giraffe.
Yeah. Well,
come on, Adam.
Well, Jeffrey Epstein's Jewish, right?
That's funny. All right.
It could be Goys R Us, right? Right. And he
selling-
lures in Gentile children to put
Well,
him.
but that
okay. Now, sir, you've taken this away from a Jeffrey Epstein giraffe joke. You've turned it into a Holocaust joke, which
Yeah.
I'm not against, but I'm also it's not really in the same ballpark. But maybe I'm wrong.
The Toys R Us has gone out of business. Do you think Epstein Island had a going out of business sale where they were trying to get rid of those
Yeah,
kids?
it could have been. Yeah, it would have been
one kid for $1,700, 2 kids for $3.
Yeah, closing store sale.
The idea is
that was
you're
the furniture
selling
sale.
boys.
Oh yeah,
Every
I guess
kid
they
must
sell
go.
toys
For
at Toys
boys.
R Us. Yeah.
Every kid must store liquidation. Jeez. Okay, hold on.
A Toys for Boys.
Mm-hmm.
What were you thinking about the neck that I was missing, Nick?
Well, there's a lot of things you could do. That's the most
Can I
notable
pause it
thing about a
real
giraffe.
quick?
is it
Yeah,
has
that's
a long
probably the
neck.
most famous
So you
thing.
do a
I
whole
just wanna type
situation
one
where he's
goddamn
using
thing,
his
you know,
long
but-
neck to look
There we
into
go, there we go.
girls,
Sorry,
like
guys.
up girls'
Sorry.
skirts
Yeah,
in the second
it's a
story.
He doesn't
locker
wanna-
room.
He's popping his head
I
into tree
can only
houses.
press
Yeah,
pause so
tree
many
house.
times. Okay, sorry. Sometimes YouTube doesn't.
I
let
just
me
wanted to
pause.
say Toys for Goys is actually kind of funnier than this guy's like personality is. Like this is just a dull, dry human being. Cause we should be laughing at Toys for Goys. That's kind of funny. He's just not. He's just a terrible person.
You're
Doesn't
saying he
have
does.
any confidence.
There you go. Confidence, personality.
If CEO said Toys for Goys, we would have laughed our asses off. But I don't know why. When this guy says it, I didn't like it.
All right, Toys for Goys. Could have been better. Could have been better.
Your son's bar mitzvah's coming up. Can I gift you a deal on a couple of these whores?
2 for 1 special. It's a good price.
What's going on in here?
That's big.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of shit you can do with it. Use your imagination. Use the power of your imagination to imagine things with your mind.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you
Well,
can
I was gonna
imagine
say-
this is a better episode of the pod.
Yeah.
You know, this Jew is selling them to the Palestinians. You strap a bomb to the kid, let it run away. He blows up. You have a terror bombing. I get rid of evidence. Everybody win.
Jesus fuck.
C4, she's 4. Let's do it. That sounds the same.
She's more.
My dad, yeah. For the listeners at home, imagine, because this is what you're getting.
This is what it's very funny if we move away from the schedule of just Wednesday, Sunday. If we have to do these 2 days in a row back to back,
Oh,
garbage.
absolutely.
Yeah, for the record, we recorded yesterday.
Don't give them that satisfaction.
I won't.
I like when people are like, all you have to do is talk for 2 hours a day or
Yeah.
a week. And it's like,
Does,
oh, really?
Doesn't he
Okay.
sound like a podcast?
Oh, we'll do that.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
I didn't realize.
I'm advocating.
What, doesn't he sound like a what?
A podcaster's wife. Like all these shows where the guy and the girl are doing it together. Like the guys are trying to have some energy, and the girl's like, "We just did one yesterday." And my Spanx. What were we watching earlier?
my shapeums or whatever. Shapins.
Just frowning through their shapeums.
It does sound like him. Damn.
Advocating, and for the, you know what? Here's what I
didn't
wanna
realize
do.
that's all I had to do.
Here's what I'm advocating for, folks: is we come in 1 week, 8-hour days.
Yeah.
We put it. If we do
What's
5
that?
days,
Mm-hmm.
8 hours.
Yeah, that's
you can
40
leave it
hours.
there.
40 hours. That's 40
10
eps.
weeks.
Are we done? Okay. Can we get to stand? I want to actually see him be funny.
Let's get to a stand-up comedy.
I feel like you're trying to lead the jury. You're trying to show us nothing but terribleness so that we can get ready.
What? Don't make me go back to the grab bag because I have 3 more examples of that. That was just one long example.
I mean, look, you got a little. Let's just watch him do. You know, this is him riffing, busting balls, spitballing. Some people call it.
So,
Let's
in
see
terms
some
of
of his work.
In terms of fools watching, you want to watch for people to do things. We like it with when Ariana freaks out.
Yeah.
If you're gonna watch Come Town, and maybe some of you watch already, just watch for Adam ruining the show, and feel free to send me those clips.
Our next contestant
Oh God.
Was the
You feel
audience
like it's gonna be like an Opie situation where now that you say something, it's all we're gonna hear is Opie ruining the show.
Well, you know, maybe an r/ will pop up. I wouldn't put it past Nick to be part of that r/ and secretly make fun of his co-host.
Ooh, okay. Well, hold on. Let's share, guys. Do y'all like stories? Because I know whenever I'm at a comedy show, I want a funny story to be popped up there for me.
Ari Shafir, real stories from real ass comics.
Story League. These are the things that you're missing out on by comedy being closed, Ian, is things like Story League night.
Or more importantly, this is what comedy is up to. This is one of the guys. Ryan Long would die to get on the Story League.
Oh God. Ugh. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I want to see how good the story
You see,
is.
this week Ryan Long retweeted that he was just on Kurt Metzger's podcast.
Oh fuck it! Don't get me started. God, that piece of
Retweeted
shit.
the
Kurt.
fuck out of that bug-eyed.
Oh, I bet he did. I bet he was riding his dick, licking his balls, sniffing his asshole, and everything.
Kurt Metzger is not a civilian, guys. So I mean,
Oh yeah, that's all I am is a fucking civilian. Let's play this.
You're a POC, man. You're a person of comedy.
God damn it. Okay, Adam, take it away. I want to hear a funny story. I'm upset now.
Our next contestant was the audience favorite from
Asian
the show,
dude.
My Ex. Please everyone give it up for Adam
Oh,
F.
that's always funny, you know, an Asian guy in comedy. I mean, I haven't seen that lately.
In a teal blazer and a button-up with his fucking comb over and his
Oh, he
squinty
looks like one of those
glasses.
guys. He looks like one of those guys that's just like, I'm a nerdy mess. Oh,
He looks like if they made a movie about like mathletes, he looks like one of the kids from the class.
From a lower end school, though.
so this is basically like I can't believe this is happening, but for
Yes.
babies.
Yes, I want to. Ian.
This would be the woke version of I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Someone had to do it.
This is more progressive. This is safe. Or is it? Is Adam a gangster?
Here we go. Oh shit! The music's good so far.
He was in the back of the room.
Thank you. One more time for all the other stories.
Pause.
First off, why does he look like Ben Shapiro's less intelligent little brother? That's all I want to know. Is he doing a keynote with Don A and Ben Shapiro next?
This guy looks like he's gonna tell me facts don't care about my feelings. I don't.
I'll be right back, guys.
I like
Riff
that he
from-
pulled the mic out of the microphone stand like he was Ziggy Stardust. He looks like every nerd in an 80s movie.
He is Revenge of the Nerds right here.
This fish-lipped, thin mustache little Jew. Can't grow a shoulder.
So, Ian Ellis, what is stopping you from getting on this Story League? Because he already doesn't sound like he has the confidence or presence of someone that's been doing comedy for that long.
I actually feel like he has more confidence than I expected from him. Imagine our show would be much larger if I was in New York. So this is New York privilege, where you get to just be on shit that's filmed and has other real comics on it.
Here I am. I'm back. You tell me.
You
to
live in the
play whenever you're ready.
ecosystem of clout and cosine.
So can we go on with this?
We're
Ben
gonna
Shapiro
go on with this. I'm gonna take a bathroom break. Just enjoy.
Okay, Adam Shapiro, go ahead.
Fantastic. Someone said, "Are you kidding me?" What? I haven't even told my story. All right.
He kind of looks like Jackson Black if Jackson wasn't Sephardic Jew and he was a Ashkenazi Jew. He kind of looks like Jackson.
It's
Black
like he went to a Saved by the Bell Comic-Con
and bought everything. Let's go.
So, guys, I don't mean to brag or anything, but when I was 13, my family got a mini CD in the mail for 1,000 free hours of AOL.
It's not about what you say sometimes, Ian. It's about how you say it. Am I right? I'm nudging the mic with my own.
Well, and the funny line is not to brag, so he's going to go ahead and repeat that.
Okay. Always go back to the funny
I
part.
don't want to brag, but we got in on a pretty good deal there. Okay. We're like, this is enough internet to last us the rest of our lives. Oh my God.
Pretty good
hours.
deal.
Incredible. My parents saw this thing on the news. That
Oh, that was the whole joke. That was the whole. Okay.
Wait! I thought that was a setup.
No, that was the joke. Cosmic. That was the joke. Did you miss it? You missed the joke?
Wait, hold on. Is it a story or a series of jokes? Or
yeah. How
I'm
does that
so
relate?
confused.
I know we paused it in the middle, but how is that one consecutive story? We got 1,000 hours of free internet, so my parents are
might
crazy.
be predators. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going.
And finding boys like myself and pretending to be sexy ladies and then doing terrible things.
Okay, you know what? We fucked up. These comedy guys, they work really hard to put together these hilarious jokes, Bellin, and I don't think we do it justice when we're over here pausing it in the middle of the joke.
Interrupting
I didn't
is-
understand the funny part of that.
He does look like
the.
the
Go ahead, Ian.
He does look like the caretaker for a pedophile giraffe. We're grooming him with a brush.
That's so funny to me. Oh no.
Chat rooms and finding little beautiful boys like myself and pretending to be sexy ladies and then doing terrible things. So my dad and mom got really scared and they sat me down and they were like, Adam, like, as bad as you want to have sex with a lady on the internet, you can't do it because it's probably a scary man. To which I replied, you can have sex with ladies on the internet? That's amazing. That's literally all I think about. I'm fucking 13, Dad. So
wait, hold on. Ian, help me.
Was that the story?
That was the punchline,
Or
right?
is this still the setup? Because he's got 3 minutes left.
I feel like this story is unfolding as a series of bits, and he definitely has the same cadence as my friend Jack Baker. So this is a comedy cadence where you kind of like cool, detached guy that isn't aware of the fact that he's a victim.
That's the thing that I hate about comedy, and the thing I think CO hates about comedy a lot too, is you could come up with a million jokes if you wanted to, but when people are like, oh, it takes 10 years to find your voice, they're literally saying it takes 10 years for you to figure out how you're gonna fucking talk. Like literally the whole thing that people do is they like, I'm gonna figure out how to talk like this, and then all my jokes are gonna be delivered in this same cadence. And then that's their bit. It doesn't matter what they say, they're just that guy that talk. He's just the nervous, nerdy guy. Literally could be saying anything up there in place of these words.
Melodramatic, nerdy guy, yeah.
This is very different from his podcast persona, which is his unguarded self, where he's kind of a aloof gay guy, where this is like, I was on the internet the other day and my parents found out.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, Ian. I want to get into stand-up comedy, but I have strong fears that I'm gonna be Adam. Like, stay away from me. I feel like this is about as good as I would do.
I say we just go around the comedy clubs, Cosmic, and do Andy Kaufman bits. We just go up there and talk about we just do like a rundown of Joe Booney's sports show and just ruin the night for everyone.
Just show up every day, putting my name in the fishbowl, waiting for me to get picked out so I can go ruin the show for everyone else.
Just go up there and do a 5-minute orientation on why you should be hired to clean the comedy club's windows. Like, whatever.
So this guy, he's been doing it for a decade.
And
similar to what Belen was saying about like finding a cadence. Like if you're thinking about comedy, are you thinking about like, I'm gonna go up his cosmic cam, bro, and I'm going to be like a Latino hippie and I eat shrooms.
Come on, white people, lighten up.
I'm disgusted that in 30 seconds, Ian just created a comedy character for you that would not only work, but probably be better than anything Ian's doing.
Probably.
How do you say
I should go around doing the like Mexican white hippie kid.
How do you do bullshit in Spanish?
What would you say? I don't know. Puro mierda. It's like the direct fucking translation, but there has to be another. There has to be like a phrase, you know.
Julio Mera.
Bolerio Mario Punta.
Okay, hold on, guys. Let the professionals do the
You know-
job.
you know
not
what,
me.
actually-
This is my fantasy.
Let me say something about Hispanic comics is that when they translate to English, all of the like puntas and Marty Cones get dropped out of the translation somehow. It's like a secret the Mexican people have where they're way dirtier in their native language.
Oh, probably. Yeah. Let's political correctness.
Yeah,
for sure.
punta and Marty Con.
And the subtitles just like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
All right. Come on, Adam. Knock me off my socks. Knock me out my
Use
socks.
this machine. to
Talk
go-
slow.
To go number 3.
It's a good way to kill 5 minutes.
You know what it reminds? It's the Gaffigan thing. It's the I like hot pockets.
He sounds like
it's
Pink.
the same thing. What's comedy coming to it? And what's this
The-
whole low energy nerd cadence thing going on?
This is some ping pong pizza with bass in its voice.
Hell yeah.
I was a victim at any age. We all have kinks. He does look like he'd be a victim at any age. Like you could fuck him at 24 and I'd feel bad for him.
I'd actually laugh.
Still get raped.
I'd laugh so hard if he started doing the giraffe material in this set right now. Just lifted it completely.
People live in his throat. I don't know.
That would be a massive improvement. There's very little footage of any of the Come Town guys doing stand-up. And their stand-up is dramatically different from like what they're known for, which is weird. I don't know why they wouldn't just go on stage and kind of freestyle with that same energy.
Where you see you're dodging me, and where do these kids? Where do they cut their teeth at? Are these like alt comedy like club people, or are they in the regular comedy clubs? You think
These guys are from Baltimore.
Baltimore? Okay.
They started out in Washington, then they moved to New York.
Okay.
And once their podcast became wildly successful, they started getting. They're allowed into shit the way real comics are allowed into shit. And I'm not saying they're not real comics, but like the industry doesn't work with them. Like Nick Mullen has a story where he's like, I'm sorry, my cum-based podcast cost your show $6 million. Because like he can't work with anyone without them being like, here's 800 Holocaust jokes that Nick Mullen has said. Because he's actually funny and on the side of funny.
Okay.
Stavros was recently on Comedy Central.
Okay.
Adam was not.
Hold on, I know. We're trying to keep this a quick, tight show, but I gotta take this back because people are laughing, and I did not hear what was funny.
I'm down to run long.
To go number 3.
Number 3. Pause it for a second. I know that cadence, but I'm not sure from where to go. Number 3. Like it's kind of like the Mitch Hedberg, like kind of like shy. No,
Yeah.
there's I know who it is. I don't know his name. There was a really shy comedian. He was huge in the 90s and he just talked in that voice all the time. Like, yeah, went to the store the other day. It didn't go well. And then he would like rub his face and he would just talk about how life was always bad. I had sex with a woman. She didn't enjoy it.
Poor girl. Come on, Nick. I'm ready to laugh.
Lane, do you know who that comic is?
I can't think off the top of my head, Ian.
Shy
Sorry.
comedian in the 90s. I'll Google it.
I probably got his album in my iTunes.
Previously, before that, I'd been sneaking up to my parents' bedroom.
He
checking
does
the
look like
TV
a
guide for
transgender
when
teen
I've, like,
today.
shut
Yeah, he looks like one of these binary, like the fluid gender type of guys.
By the way, he's like 24 in this clip here.
Okay, he's a young man. Wait, how long ago was this?
I'm not sure. I think they're all in their like late 20s now.
Okay.
Karen, yeah.
Come on.
Wait, what were you saying?
I was just filling noise.
I'm sorry.
After Shabbat dinner. I saw that movie like 40 times, and I had no idea what it was about. No idea.
Pause.
So I decided.
I'm glad
you
he's
know,
wearing one of
clearly-
those Kanye West shirts that make you look like you're wearing a diaper because he's a fucking baby.
There's at least 300 people
Giant
in
baby.
that room. Or I'll be generous. There's at least 100 people in that room. And it sounds like his mother and 3 of his friends are dying.
Everyone else is just like, ugh.
So he just had a line that tailored off and didn't go anywhere, but he saved it with, I had no idea what that movie was about. And again, because it got a laugh, he repeated it. And has anybody figured out how this is a story? Have these
No,
bits come together in your head?
Not yet. No. All right, come on.
But wait, I'm reading the title. Okay. The title of the video seems to imply that this man is the winner of the story league.
Doesn't he look like a young Nick Kroll?
Yes, he does look like yeah. He looks like, who was that one character he played where I was the toilet baby. You remember that?
He looks like the Blue Power Rangers' little brother.
Jesus, come on, Adam, pull the funny out for me.
I don't want to expose myself to risk. I don't want to find a scary man on the internet. So, through process of logical deduction, I decided to go
wear a jean
into
jacket.
lesbian chat rooms
He does look like a dyke.
and to download pictures.
He looks like a
of
dyke
nudes
in chemo.
and send them to good, honest lesbians.
That looks like
And
post-op Rachel
basically
Maddow.
catfish people for like 3 years, maybe. I don't know. And it
How bad were the other stories?
fucked me up. Like,
Jesus Christ.
I was a little bit ashamed of this.
This guy is like the most articulate out of them
forward to
all.
college, freshman
I bet
year
it was a
of
bringer show and he brought the most people, so he got the most votes.
I'm talking to my friends.
Not
who
to
are having one of
boast.
those
Is that what you think? The audience is full of his college friends and shit.
It's full of
Well, so-
Cumtown fans.
There are comedy contests, but the audience votes, and so it's just if you bring the most audience, you're bound to win.
Yeah. Okay.
whoa, is life crazy kind of conversations. And I say, I got to get something off my chest.
Do you think in his head he's like
I
Dave
used to go
Chappelle
into
cool with his timing?
Yes, in his head he's doing the Dave Chappelle like George Floyd bit. Like he's getting up and everything he says is gonna be deep. And I just don't. Oh God, look at him. That still image right there personifies his energy on the mic. He's scared. He looks like he wants to hide behind that mic.
I ran into the police. They put their knee on my neck.
I drove to work. My car got a flat. Jesus. Okay, come on, Adam.
with other lesbian ladies.
Are his sleeves rolled up on a jean
friends looked
jacket?
around the room.
Yes. No.
and they all of a sudden realized, oh yeah,
He is dressed like a junior hire.
That's day one internet stuff right there. So in reality, I was having a ton of make-believe simulated gay sex on the internet with other 13-year-old boys. The entire time.
It was hot.
Bellin, that was the punchline.
The punchline is in the way his voice cracks when he says the entire time.
The entire time.
Time.
God, this sucks, Ian. Who started this? These are that voice and the GIF. Someone's the father of these people. Who do I blame?
Kids that would stuff me in the locker at school or scissoring me on the internet.
There's like an old episode of Louie where
all the bullies
this,
that
like,
picked on me were eating my box at night.
I went to Toys R Us. A giraffe raped me.
Oh, this guy is just.
He
This
does
is
look
your
like-
contemporary, Ian.
He looks like a baby giraffe posing as people, like a chicken boo.
What?
Chicken boo? Chicken boo. He's a pigeon that thought he was people. It's classic bit.
God, I had a question. I can't remember it now.
I'm sorry, man. I kept interrupting you.
Somebody was responsible for this. Somebody's responsible for this new era of comedy. I'm unhappy about it.
It's ironic that we were all secretly lesbians.
So in the woke circles, is this like? Would you consider this like XXX rated comedy? Like, is he like a?
Oh yeah. Oh,
He's like the bad boy.
He's gonna get a talking to after the show by the manager.
The late night dirty show Patrice did, where he talked about the angry pirate, has turned into this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
You have a Houdini, a bitch.
Simulated gay sex on the internet
with
the entire time.
That was the funny part. It's not over yet, though, Bellin.
He's kind of
Go
like,
ahead.
he's edgy in that circle because he's riding the line of like, I shouldn't be talking about this. What I am. I'm so taboo. This is very different from Jimmy talking about Monster Rain and sucking off kids under a pool.
And slipping in a puddle of AIDS. This is far away from that. Yes, sir.
By the way, I'd learned this week that Jim Norton had a threesome with Ron Jeremy, who's right now going to jail for like multiple accounts of rape.
Well, I mean, when you're Ron Jeremy, you gotta rape a bitch sometimes. How else do you think you can become the alpha male of the fucking porn scene, Ian?
Colin Quinn, who I've also invited on this show.
Oh, good. That's gonna work. Sorry.
He was like, that threesome sounds like the squid and the whale.
God damn it, Jimmy. The entire time, Bellin.
And this guy's too good for our podcast.
It made sense. I was incredibly successful.
It's a young Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, hello, Jennifer, 18, Florida. Did you get the pictures of my breasts that I sent?
It was the Lion King. He fucked me. I got fucked by the Tiger King.
Best kind, obviously. What kind of breasts do you have?
This definitely sounds like
fakes. Look at us.
This sounds like the 40-year-old virgin. Yeah, my tits are like big bags of sand.
Yeah, there's something very removed from it. But then again, he was a 13-year-old boy trying to have cyber sex with ladies that were also 13-year-old boys online the whole time.
And back then, porn was scarce on the internet.
Oh, yeah. I used to go to a site and only 3 new videos a day, and that was it. You better hope you bust a nut to whatever they got for you. I did.
Let me throw this out there.
Go ahead.
I don't necessarily enjoy looking for pornography when I need it. And I wish
Yeah,
that
me
there was like an Instagram for porn. Because I like pictures, but I also like maybe a short little clip. And how about we get on that, developers? I need an IG for porn where I can kind of figure my thing out and I don't have to click on a link and wait for it to load. I just stream through it.
And then you watch an uncomfortable commercial of a girl. Never mind. Go ahead.
Getting spanks because she's a masterpiece.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
So he had to seduce other, 13-year-old lesbians. And I wonder if he had his like, yeah, I'm empowered because I'm beautiful. And my baddie's a masterpiece.
And he had his shape-ins.
He had a sexist standard for what lesbians should be based on his male heterogeneral penisness.
But that's like why you think that's a joke, Ian, but that's why he's like, I shouldn't talk about this, but I am. Like he really is. This is like fucking Doug Stanhope right now.
I objectified women the entire time.
Listen, Patrice said they're getting rid of madness. I'll tell you a story real quick. I almost got in trouble at work for my rampant sexism this week.
What'd you say?
There was a young bitch, a new employee. She's talking to another employee, and he's going, did they show you how to do everything? And she's like, yeah, they showed me this and this and this and this. And I lean over and I go, did they show you how to do it quietly? How about a little less lip, a little more work around here, huh?
Oh, God.
And the guy behind her was like, no, Ian. No. She's not going to understand the joke.
Oh, God. And she was like, I'm going to have to go talk to HR.
But I would appreciate it if bitches at work would shut the fuck up because I hear way too much about their fucking lives that I don't care about. If I'm not fucking you, I don't care about your personal life.
I don't care what your mother is going through, you dumb hole.
I don't want to see your dog, the kids, the nephews. I don't care who's cheating on who. I hate gossip. Gossip is toxic. Get the fuck out of my life.
Just get that 8-piece out, bitch.
See, I'm the exact opposite, Ian. I run around at work and I stir all the gossip so I don't have to work that day.
I knew you.
Bring me all the gossip, bitch.
I knew you was a goddamn thought.
I'm like, it's like the Bad Girls Club at every job I work at. I'm in there. You hear what that bitch said about you yesterday? I'm
Belly
in there
boo.
instigating shit.
You walk into the Zoomies and he's just sitting there stirring tea.
I really was. Yeah. My feet were up on the table.
Anymore.
Girl, you're not gonna believe what Shakira said about you last night. No, sit down. I'll tell you the whole story.
Help me with these shoes, girl. I'll put them on the shelf.
You know that bitch stealing too.
I don't give a fuck. They don't pay me enough for all that. Sorry. Well, I'm doing something, guys. I'm about to press play. Here we go.
Facts. I'm in low power mode.
Okay, we're almost done, Ian. If you drop out me and Bell, and we'll fly the plane right down to the ground.
I appreciate everything about you.
My pussy's so wet right now. How is your pussy doing? Oh, your pussy is also wet. Look at that. Fantastic.
Can I tell you something?
Like, okay,
please do.
I was finger popping a girl before I knew how all that worked because I went to all these Christian private schools, so there was no sex ed. So I was, finger popping this chick, and she's like, "I'm so wet," and I did not understand what the fuck she was talking about. I was like, "Why? Are you okay? Is something wrong?"
Ian's looking around for a towel. We could fix that.
Can I help you with that? Yeah, I totally squared my way right out of pussy that night.
Where to go, Ian?
Yeah,
this guy reminds me of a young smartphone. What I imagine you would look like.
That's what I imagine smartphone looks like for sure. For sure, dude.
Make believe that I'm going down on your pussy, and I'd be like, "No, that's strange. I don't feel comfortable talking about my pussy, which definitely exists."
Yeah.
And it'd be like, "Can we hurry this up? Monday Night Raw is coming on in 20 minutes."
Can you imagine Patrice watching this from the back of the room?
Oh God!
I don't know.
That's probably what gave him a stroke.
I don't know what.
He's like, this kid makes more money than me.
I don't think they had Come Town in 2011, Ian, but I'm still with your premise.
You know, I feel like Patrice has been dead for like 500 years. And I was watching the we're coming up on the 10-year anniversary of his death. I was watching like the anniversary episode, and every time they would bring up a movie, they were doing the sci-fi title bit. I was like, Patrice was alive for that movie? I feel like he died before The Matrix and Jaws, and he's just been gone for years.
Jaws.
I was like, Patrice saw Jaws. Oh, it's gonna
Patrice
be great.
O'Neal died in the 50s.
Yeah, in my mind, Patrice O'Neal died like on the same day as like Bill Hicks or something, like sometime in the early 90s. You know, like I don't know. Jesus.
Patrice O'Neal saw OJ.
Patrice O'Neal saw Avengers? Hey, no way.
That is like, I think I'm a GBLTQ, a gay bacon lettuce tomato. You know.
Whoa! Sorry, Ian.
I think the moral of that story is that
the audience. That is the first bad joke he made that the audience did not appreciate.
Nobody thought that was funny, Ian. I kind of maybe like that joke a little. Like I saw where I see where you could maybe pull something funny out of it. Maybe
his worst joke may have been our favorite.
Yeah.
Was it the joke or was it the teenage voice cracking cadence?
How does he not let us sigh after that joke? Just want y'all to listen to how he like a professionally smoothly transitions to the next part of the bit. But I don't know how you don't like exhale really like fuck that did not work for me.
I can tell you if Patrice was alive, he would have had a problem with the second Avengers where it's like the battle's almost over and then all the portals open up and what walks out? But the next generation, the female Avengers. Get ready, guys. All this work we've put in so these bitches can have a franchise. All the work we did so you will hopefully stay invested in what these bitches do because you would not care about them if it started with the female Avengers.
That would upset Patrice, I would imagine.
That's the story of madness, is we make great shit so that you can steal our shine. And then we got to sit there and act like we like it because that's what it means to be a man.
Yeah. They
get out there, darling. Get out there. Yeah, great.
I was listening to a podcast and the like women were like, listen, because at the end of the day, men think they run everything, but we all fucking know that pussy runs this world. I'm like, really, ladies, y'all invented the antibiotics, the airplanes, the trains, all that stuff that we now live with and can live a nice life. All you ladies did that? No, I'm pretty sure mostly men did all of that stuff.
You know, whores in Egypt invented the banking system, which means that they may have also invented the Jews.
Good point, Ian.
Remember that time women and their pussies built the pyramids?
Yeah, I remember that. Remember that one time whenever, they stopped the world from being taken over by Nazis, all the women went over there and just killed all the Nazis and freed the Jews? I remember that.
Remember when there was no schools, no library, no internet, no books, and no research? How those brilliant bitches built the pyramids?
Yeah.
Remember how smart those leaders were back then?
Yeah, I remember. It's true. Only takes an innovative woman to build the world. That's what I say.
The brilliance of these dumb cave bitches.
You know what they say? Behind every great wonder of the world, there's a fat dumpy bitch in Shape'ems.
That's right. Ready to take credit for it.
All right, I got a bathroom break.
Is that gender
go ahead.
and sexuality are fluid?
I think this is the end, though.
Did you guys take women's studies? Cool. Clapping. That's good. All right. Gender and sexuality are fluid. And
we're already past 2 hours, so I think we should go back to the grab bag if everybody's down.
All right, you guys have been great. Thank you.
Oh. Wait.
Did he end his
that
set?
was a
Did he
hilarious
end
story,
his
Adam.
story? He ended
Yes.
his story with a PSA on
Yes.
gender fluidity.
Guys, this was award winning. He got an award for this.
He got an award for talking about going on AOL and pretending
He
to be
won.
a lesbian.
He's the champion of Story League, Cosmic.
Fuck
That was the
this
best
sucks.
story all night.
This fucking stinks.
Look
Ugh.
at that. Look
What is-
at fucking Kim Jong-un over here. He's stoked. He's ready to hand out that award.
Hell yeah, he is. Hell yeah, he is. Jesus, just that's it. They destroyed comedy. These people, and Ian loves these guys. He says Adam's the funniest one on Come Town, from what I heard. Jesus,
A
That
young
guy,
Bill
yeah,
Burr, some might say.
I might say. Okay, let's go back to the grab bag.
Man, it's a tragedy they gave Ari Shaffir's show away to that Bobby Lee looking character.
The off-brand Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta let it load up, guys. A second.
I always
know.
forget that Ian's picture is of Mersh. I always think it's of Ian for a second, and I remember that's Mersh.
You know, you wanted to talk about Mersh and Netflix.
I wanted to talk about Mersh and Netflix.
People want to know how you feel about the movie Cuties, Ian. The Netflix series Cuties.
Ian, have you
heard
canceled
about
your
this? You
Netflix
seen this?
subscription?
I haven't seen it. From what I hear, the movie is actually like...
It is, though. It is on his watch list.
The movie is actually like saying this is wrong and exploitive. That's what I heard.
Just they're saying that while they show you video
Showing
of
me a
8-year-old
girl's
girls rubbing their pussies.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a hard
I mean,
line to walk, but it won a Sundance Award, but then it turned out the head of the Sundance Award was a pedophile. So.
I don't know if that's a joke or not, but it's
No, it's real.
It's also
I'm sorry.
it's also a French film, and we know that there's no problem with underage nudity in French films, right?
Yeah.
That's never been a problem.
What was that assassin movie, whatever?
Yeah.
Everybody owns this movie, and it's about like an old man fucking a 12-year-old girl.
Fall in love with that little girl,
A
essentially.
young Natalie Portman, or whoever that bitch is.
I think that's what it is, Natalie Portman. You got it. Okay.
All right, so let me tell you about this grab bag. This commercial goes on forever, and then
I think I'm at the end of it.
after that, I had a woman's protest. Are you guys in for a long haul or a short haul?
Let's see what happens. Let's see what this protest is about.
Can I just press play? We
just press play. We'll just have some fun. We'll hang out.
Faction guarantee.
That's how her pants feel.
Oh no. Oh my fuck! What?
Maybe can you translate for us?
Just asking why the mothers and daughters of the builders and shit don't have liberty and shit like that. For me, for us. Now that right there, that was so that girl basically her speech was like, this is like the fucking civil rights movement for all the women in my family. And they got like, what is this? It's like baby powder that they dyed red.
When I say that commercial is giving a generation a message, these are the kids that are getting the message. And so
let's be fair. What country is this in? These women might actually be getting beat in the head with sticks. I don't.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't sound Mexican. It could be Mexico though. It kind of sounds more South American to me.
These women are bravely exploding their period blood to show that they are the baby makers and they're important. These are the masterpiece bodies. They want their voice to be heard. They can't be ignored anymore.
All right, ladies.
If it bleeds, it reads.
Is that the new saying?
In Iraq.
It's okay, Mersh.
Yeah, whatever. I bet that clip makes him feel that way. All right, pause.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Are they protesting inside of a Brahms? What is this?
Let me tell you the significance of this clip. So, the Democrats keep saying all these protests, these riots are peaceful protests.
Yeah.
This was retweeted by Donald Trump as an example of Joe Biden's peaceful demonstration. And this is not just BLM. This is also black and trans. Or this is also trans and gay.
Okay, they're all here together. Cool.
These are the people wearing their Spanx of freedom. They've heard the messages.
No.
Everything bad that happens to them is racism.
What are they? I'm sorry, guys. What are they mad about?
Wait, you want to pause?
Are they having like a full-blown protest at like a Baskin Robbins?
It's a McDonald's, dude. Dude, there's a bunch of black employees at McDonald's just trying to work their minimum wage job, and all these people are shouting race rhetoric at them. Like, the McDonald's is not your enemy. The people working at your local McDonald's are probably on your side. They probably think Black Lives Matter. I'm willing to take a guess.
If they're black, especially
if they're all black, like that manager seems to be, I guess he's just abandoning ship and walking out of the store.
This 35,000 isn't worth it. Fuck this.
The McDonald's near me, most of them have gone down to like a minimal staff, and it's mostly computers. You're getting replaced by robots.
Yeah.
And the advertisements are like, this job starts at like $12 an hour.
Yeah.
And none of these employees look like teenagers making some extra money on the weekend. These look like
Not
adults
anymore.
trying to make rent, $12 an hour, 40 hours a week. And I guarantee they changed the schedule so much they can't have a second job. So these are struggling working class people dealing with the riot/protests.
And can I just
What are they protesting? Is the ice cream machine is down?
Systemic racism of the people, and George Floyd and Zimmerman,
And that's why they're yelling at. They have like an air horn.
Eat the 1%. Eat the 1%.
They have a blowhorn
Hands up.
inside of McDonald's. Like they can't be heard.
McDoubles $1 again.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Is
I can get behind
McDonald's
that
great
shit.
again.
I can get behind that.
I went to McDonald's like a week ago. Their menu disgusts me because their burgers don't even look like real meat anymore. Like
No,
even the photos of the food used to at least look like real meat. Photos look like dog shit. That's how
They
far
don't
they've
even-
gotten.
They don't even want to, discourage you. They don't want to lie to you, send you in the wrong direction. But Ian, let's get over that history in the making over here.
Oh, look, it's Mo. Fam. All right, pause.
Man, I'll tell you right now, if there's a black manager at your local McDonald's, that motherfucker can probably fight. Like I know this young man probably is an athlete and probably has some virile and some young energy, but I have a feeling that old black man could knock him on his ass with one good hit.
Let's describe this for the audio listeners. There's an older black male who's the manager of the McDonald's, and he's probably in his 40s.
Yep.
And then there's a skinny young buck in a pink shirt, and they're pressing chests against each other because nobody wants to throw the first blow because nobody really wants to have a fight.
He's got his pink shirt tucked into his cargo pants, shorts.
It looks like Transylvania's Lunel has run up to break apart the situation.
That's a good summation of it.
It's a fat girl with purple hair pulling the gay boy off the manager.
And armpit fat.
Full black staff, full black protest.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Good.
These are those situations where I wish I could be in it and be funny. You should just someone should just be walking up to the counter being like, hey, I've been waiting for my food for like 20 minutes.
I'm sorry, my brother. I'm sorry. I'll get there right now. These young Negroes is tearing up the place, but let me get it for you, Mr. White Man.
You gotta keep my job going.
You want to pause for a second?
One mo again. When the guy says one mo again,
Yeah, that means
when
you're
you know
about to fight.
They mean business.
You're about to fight.
These are I'm about to smack the shit out of you warnings from people that will never smack the shit out of you. Burger King, I don't know if the photo is in here or not, but they've recently done an ad campaign where it's Burger King tongue kissing Ronald McDonald for Gay Pride Week in like Finland or one of those countries. And it's an official poster from the corporation. And it says love wins.
Let me, I'll pull it up. Let's keep watching this.
I'm at 10% battery.
We got it. We're getting close to the end, Ian.
I don't know if that's a girl, a guy, or a trans.
Yeah, none of us know.
Pause for a sec.
Hold on. I'm sorry. There we go.
I don't know if we can get it, but there's a tall, skinny black girl or guy with dreads, and her backpack says Book of Spells. So this is a gay goth black chick BLM protesting.
Well,
about the systemic.
Okay, I mean, let's hear her truth.
Touch me again, I'll put a spell on you. You see Midsummer?
Oh shit! What the fuck? Okay. Oh, Belly Bell, welcome back to the stream.
I was like, I got kicked back out.
So far, what seems like more legit, this or the Hispanic girls?
Wait, what? Oh, the Hispanic girls might actually be like victims of cartel violence. You know, these people are just black people yelling at other black people about shit nobody really knows what the fuck they're talking about.
What is their end goal here? Like, are they thinking they're gonna walk out with like lifetime free unlimited McDonald's? Like, what is happening?
A$AP Rock just dropped a new single, and one of the lines is he's like, I see a lot of feeders, I don't see a lot of leaders.
Ooh, there we go.
Pause.
Didn't he get arrested in Sweden?
That's A$AP Rocky.
Oh, sorry.
For beating the fuck out of a Muslim, and then Donald Trump got him off. He was like,
"Yeah, right." Wasn't that it? Wasn't that it though?
To be fair, though, his bodyguard beat the shit out of a Muslim, and for some reason, he got arrested.
Yeah.
But so the Muslim that attacked him, it wasn't like just some fan. You know, the stories always get spun. It was one of these refugees.
Yeah,
they like spazzed out to go try and run his chain, and he got his chin checked.
Yeah, that's why I figured it was, but they did do the whole like the man was just trying to get an autograph. He was a big fan.
Trump's like, you imagine the protest if he got 27 years. I want to see Sweden go through George Floyd riots because A$AP Rocky gets arrested.
Jeez, yeah, they couldn't. No way they could handle that. No way. They end up looking like a McDonald's. Hold on. Let's see. Oh shit!
Too, because the other side of everything is racism. Is I have to apologize for everything that happens. Nothing is your fault because everything is racist. That's the other side of it.
Well, Ian, you signed
zero accountability.
The show's called With Apologies for a reason.
Red pill.
Put your hands up.
I want to see this. Oh my god, Book of Spells. Oh my god.
Pause for a second. Can you imagine if a bunch of teenagers with a Book of Spells and pink pantyhose ran up on you? Lane, how fast would you beat the fuck out of them with your skateboard?
Oh, I wouldn't like to admit that on the air, Ian.
These are like they're like college kids. You know what I'm saying? That's like what they are. They're not even like what I think of as black people and the black people I grew up with. They're just like college white kid. They might as well be college. Did you see how that one girl was dressed? She had pink dreadlocks and a fucking Book of Spells backpack.
I said
That shit
no
was ridiculous.
onions, and you gave me onions.
This motherfucker, I'm ready to burn this
This
motherfucker.
is systemic.
And look at these two fast food faggots kissing each other in Sweden.
I like
making me
that
sick.
the ancestors of slaves are acting like entitled like slave owners. They're like, whip him! My burger was wrong.
Jesus, guys.
Oh, there's our picture.
This fucking the king and Ronald are fucking fags. Everybody, are you surprised?
Guys, get excited. They don't just have black hamburgers. They also have gay
So,
hamburgers.
which company's idea was it, and which company got bullied into doing it?
It was Burger King's idea, and Ronald McDonald dares not say that he's uncomfortable with it.
Yeah, hell, that's exactly it.
Yeah, you think the marketing guys at Burger King were just like, "Fuck it, our business is worthless. Let's just see if we can get them to make Ronald McDonald gay."
The Burger King has no integrity. He's now a Burger Queen. This is kind of like I can understand why they're like upset when they like make Batman a gay Asian dude. This is the fast food version of that.
Gay Asian dude.
They're like, there's no integrity. Just bring it up to the times.
Now it's making me look at Ronald McDonald's House of Kids all differently. Saying, come on, Merch, it's not that bad.
Why can't they be like Dragon Ball and be like Goku has kids?
A complete. Ian, what do you want to give us a setup for this?
Okay, so my man Doug Stanhope, who I love.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
Has a new book. It's
Is
an
it
audio
good
book.
or pretentious?
I bought his last 2 books. I like him. I like his audio books a lot. This is a utility deal. It is exclusively on Audible. Okay. Now, I previously thought that Audible worked like Tidal, where you sign up for a monthly fee and you can listen to as many books as you want.
Yeah.
You get 1 book a month for $12. And if the price goes over, you pay the difference. So it's just like, it's almost like when you sign up for 10 free CDs, but then you have to buy a CD a month and they won't let you cancel your membership.
Yeah.
So you can't get this book on iTunes. And Kevin Hart did this same thing. He was their flagship. And my friend listened to it and he's like, Kevin Hart's first book was good. This Audible one just sounded like an audio podcast. Like he literally just sat down and kind of loosely thumbed through some stories and didn't put any thought into it.
Oh, no.
And I'm worried that Doug might have done the same thing for a quick check.
Okay,
which I'm fine with him doing it, but I think that's what he did.
It's okay, Mersh.
You know what?
Lane,
a
you
complete
should
blackout would have been a
pause.
benefit. You can reach.
Pause real quick. Lane, you should reach out to Doug and see if you could do some cartoons for him.
It's not a bad idea.
Because this looks about the quality of Louis J. Gomez.
The level of alcohol toxicity where you're certain there'll be no consequences for your actions.
Pause for a second.
Discretion gets lodged.
I know I'm ruining this a lot, but so I've self-published albums, and I know that you can also self-publish audiobooks. And it would cost Doug Stanhope all of $53 to self-publish his own audiobook, which he could literally record on his iPhone.
Yeah.
And he would have made 1,000,000 times more money, but he wouldn't have had any advertising behind it. But I feel like it's more Audible trying to get his audience than his audience, growing from Audible.
Yeah, hell yeah, absolutely. He could do it by himself and then sell it off his website for $2 and probably make more money. Absolutely.
In the jacuzzi filter, and you hurl into the figurative fan with reckless abandon, assured that nothing could possibly come back and stain your white tuxedo.
Pause.
There's an innocence to that.
So Mersh had Shane Gillis on his podcast, and Doug Stanhope was on that podcast with him, and he looked like he was about 97,000 years old. He looked like the Crypt Keeper. And in fact, I dropped a PHILLIPWAVE that night making fun of it. And after I made fun of what an old man he looked like, he shaved a mohawk into his head. And his I'm not an old man mohawk has made it into the cartoon. PHILLIPWAVE!
Uh-oh. Sorry.
Everyone's ripping you off, Ian.
I know.
He's doing his own
blackout.
He's doing a PHILLIPWAVE cartoon to advertise.
Okay.
Lane, do you remember the Better Health?
The scam organization that used to sponsor YouTubers.
Oh yeah, the one CEO had, and we called them up as Dante Nero one time, and all they did was tell us to breathe. Remember,
Yeah.
breathe in, and then he goes, Ian, breathe in, and he goes, yeah, breathe out. Yeah, it was fucking amazing.
Let's
All
do
right,
breathing exercises. So this scam company, you sign up for like therapy, but then they don't call you, they just text you. And then when you try to cancel the monthly fee, or it's actually a weekly fee, which is like $17, which can get it pricey if you're fucking broke and suicidal, they give you a hard time about canceling the membership. So they're like bad for mental health. And most YouTubers have dropped them as an advertiser because so many people have said this is a piece of shit company.
Yeah.
I didn't clip this up, but I'm just going to tell you about it because it enrages me. I went to listen to the Ram Dass podcast this week.
Okay, I like Ram Dass.
Ram Dass, the king of the Enlightenment game, his podcast is sponsored by Better Health.
Oh fuck, he just doesn't know yet.
Well, he's dead. But the Enlightenment Institute that Duncan Trussell is in bed with to help guide you guys to a spiritual awakening is sponsored by Better Health, and they didn't do the homework to find out that it's fraudulent. So now you got to be sus. It's heartbreaking.
Wait, why didn't I know Ram Dass died in December? That's crazy.
Yeah,
Someone
he
would've told
died,
me
and I was
about
like,
that.
speaking of Jews that thought they were God.
You know what?
Oh
Still
my
walking
God!
out
Wait a
into the night,
minute,
not following
Ian. I don't
command.
think this is
Can I
better help.
please?
I do not
Pause.
think this is better help, Ian.
I didn't clip up the Better Health. I just told you
Oh.
about it. But
Okay.
I told you one of my new favorite things is seeing body cam footage.
Yeah, it's always
Because
enlightening.
everybody's always like, why would the cops freak out and shoot someone? So this is a cop dealing with someone. And I learned an alarming statistic this week. I believe it was in 2019. Out of all the black dudes that got killed by cops, only 10 of them were unarmed.
Damn.
So if you just don't walk around with a gun and a knife, there's a pretty
You
good
lower
chance. And if
Yeah.
you obey, I know it sucks to get arrested, but if you don't do a hassle, you'll probably better chances of surviving this shit. Here's somebody who did not comply.
No. Flick it up! Shots fired, Central, shots fired! Flick it up! Hands on your back! No! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Nope. You
No.
might be thinking he just got shot 5 times. Surely he's down for the count.
Yeah.
He is not.
No!
He's also not done running away. He's decided
Holy
to attack a cop.
Holy shit! You gotta kill him, dog.
Jesus Christ.
He's still walking.
Holy shit! You've been giving me grab bags of the worst police officers in history, and why the fuck do they constantly fuck up like this?
Wait a
They
minute.
didn't
You're
even
saying
yet.
the cop did the wrong thing there?
He should have shot him before his partner got grabbed. You know where he was running. He was running.
He shot
directly
him
at your partner.
5 times before his partner
Should
got
have been.
grabbed.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! That guy's got like bloody AIDS blood all over
What's
him.
up
now.
with the other cop that just was like put a stiff arm out and was like, nope, don't grab me, and just let himself get put in a chokehold?
Describe what you just saw for the audio listeners.
Okay. So there was a gentleman. He was running towards the police. He took 5 gunshots at least to the fucking chest. He fell on the ground, and everyone thought it was over. He starts to stammer back up, and the cop, if you heard his voice, he was like, "Please get back on the ground." Like he was like, "I don't want to kill you. I don't want to shoot you again." And instead of getting control of the situation, the shot man runs around. He does like runs across the street, This guy does like a fucking Randy Moss stiff arm that doesn't work. You think it'd be easy to keep a guy who got shot 5 times off you. And he fucking bear hugs the cop and they go to the ground. And then the guy has to shoot him at him again, potentially hitting his partner. It was a bad situation.
The culprit limped his way around to the back of the police officer like a Walking Dead zombie and took him to the ground.
If you had told me zombies were real, that this was real footage, I would have been convinced.
Yeah. If the government, Donald Trump came out tomorrow and said, everybody, real zombies, they're horrible, they're awful. I got a video of one. I would totally believe that. Oh my God, zombies are real. Absolutely.
So,
remember, shoot for the head.
To everybody that hates the police, you may not be this guy, but imagine they've dealt with this guy several times.
Yeah.
And now they're rolling up on you when you have an attitude. And they're supposed to be able to discern the difference between you and crazy.
Yeah, well, I'm a little bit of category both. So you get it. It's okay, Mersh. Calm down.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, boss.
Oh, no! Did we watch this?
This, maybe you watched it with Rex. This is called Great Moments in Simp History.
No.
Yeah. Now, this is a young Hispanic brother trying to get his girl back. And we're going to break down a little bit who's with him. But let's get into the tape before we get there.
Well, hold on. I think I've seen this. I'm sure I've seen this one. So this Mexican gentleman, he decides to go get his Theo and says, Theo, do you have the karaoke machine? I want to take it to Margarita's house and sing her a love song so she'll come back to me, eh? Let's see how this works out for these two young Hispanics.
I was thinking, like, it's got to be like little brothers and cousins.
Yeah.
Because, Hispanics have a big family, and these are like goofy young kids. And there's
Yeah.
clearly not a father in his life, because any Hispanic father would have been like, Puta, you
Don't do
gay?
that.
No, get the fuck is wrong with you, way?
Go find another one, bitch. Okay, come on. This is
something
great
my
moment.
friends would have got hit. If my friend had said that to his dad, he was going to go do this, his dad would have hit him in the mouth. Young Drake.
Did she just give him the cut that out sign?
This girl was at the protest earlier.
As you may have noticed, audio listeners, his voice starts to falter a little bit. And from the back of this favela appears another young man who is a Chad Cunt Thundercock, and he doesn't look like he's pleased at all with this beta simping.
Now, this beta boy, his face is shaved up right. He's wearing this nice button down. He got his diamond earring. And out of the door walks, just a drunk cowboy, machismo,
Like a
real man.
Imagine a Mexican saying that if you know.
He bothering you, babe?
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Hey, babe.
Babe.
I'm going to pull it back just an inch so we can hear his voice start to falter. That's when we see Sayanz's comes out of the back.
El Sayenzo.
Oh no!
Oh, he's the guy.
Oh, he puts his arm around her. Oh, now he's crying. He's still trying.
Oh my God!
Oh God. Oh no.
Tranquilo ya.
Oh, and his friends are telling him tranquilo, which means relax, calm down.
Oh my God, that is making my skin crawl.
It's so much douche chill in one.
Ian
Fuck.
just left us to sit in
Right.
that. Oh
Yeah,
my
now we
God.
gotta sit with the simp after energy. Let's finish the bag.
I
off.
was thinking, I was like, is this maybe that's her dad or something? And then he's gonna yell at him to go. No, it's not his dad. He's got his arms around her, he's putting his hat on her head.
I like how he sang at least 2 or 3 more bars of the song while breaking down. That feels a lot.
while screeching, "What a cow!"
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's finish off the bag for Ian. He'll be proud of us. Oh,
Te
no.
merecía, la neta. Es mucho,
Definitely some it was his cousins consoling him, and one of the cousins consoling him had his like arm still holding the speaker, but like patting his cousin on the back. It was pretty bad. And is this our friend again?
This looks like
Ben.
Nick, or
Okay.
no, what? Not Nick. What's his name?
Adam F. So we got one more Adam F. God, that was so bad though. But I'm still thinking about that poor Mexican guy.
I know.
Yo que quiero. God damn
He
it,
didn't.
dude.
He didn't have a contingency plan for in case that happened. He hadn't even considered that could happen.
As soon as I see a dude come from her house, like as soon as he steps out, as soon as I see male pants walking out of the house, I'm turning around and going, guys, never mind, guys. Abort plan.
She even had a heart, kind of, because she came out and gave him the little neck, cut that out sign, just trying to tell him like, hey,
this isn't good. You don't want to do this. Please don't.
My man's is in there.
You're about to wake him up.
He passed out with the cowboy hat on.
Yeah, he came out with the cowboy hat, which tells you he's a real piece of shit. All right, come on. Ian's obsessed with Come Town. Let's listen to let's see what this is about.
This is a zaddy. Apollo is definitely a twink.
I've been listening to Sabbath again recently.
Hell yeah! Which albums?
Technical Ecstasy.
Oh.
Oh God.
I guess
that was about.
Yeah,
Regular
I
could do.
guess.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna need somebody out in the.
What happened?
I was gonna say I don't know what that clip was about, but then it looks like we're back in the clip again.
Yeah, we're at another clip. Okay, let's keep going.
Out in the world out there to cut that down, shop it, and screw it.
Yeah. Kind of.
See, I'm so innocent. My brain is so non-racist as opposed to you two.
Did you get this from your website?
No, I actually got this at a Army Supply.
Okay, so Ian is just a big fan of Come Town, is what I've learned.
It's sadistic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sadistic.
It's sadistic now.
Ah, damn.
Damn, I wish I could just stop doing all this shit.
You want to get something to eat after this?
I had some of my green curry that I made last night before we recorded.
Just say yes.
Just
Just say yes on the show.
Yeah, dude.
Don't embarrass me like this.
Let's go back.
Oh, come on, Marcus. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. W to fail. So I think that was more just evidence that he brings this whole show to a stop. He doesn't know how to riff, and he kind of took the life out of the room in that last clip.
Ian is also just a big Come Town fan.
Well, that's not what he told me in the DMs. So, Come Town, if you're listening, with apologies, it's coming for you, brother. And we're starting with your weak link, which is that little beta faggot storytelling champ, Adam F. So you better get your fucking mind right. You better get your game tight, because you've been making fun of retarded fools all along. We don't have Down syndrome, Come Town. So come on with us.
Well, not all of us.
Well,
Some of us.
Yeah, some of us might have a little bit of mental deficits, but that's it. Hold on, Bellingham. I forgot. I should have been looking up the outro music this whole time. That might help. God damn it, turn off. Okay. Oh,
we made it through the grab bag, CEO.
Well, hold on, Bella. Is
Has a
there
new
anything
aluminum
left in
mic.
here? Maybe there's something left in here.
There's a little,
maybe a
little
little bit
nugget at the end.
Yeah, I'm gonna scrape off the bottom of the jar of the bag. I don't think so, though. I'm gonna be honest. Oh wait, I know what video we're gonna end on. Hold on. Yeah, we watched everything. There's nothing back there. But there was a new Kenny video Ian sent me. So I think that's a good outro.
Boy.
I think that would be
Is it political? I like when Kenny gets political.
You know what? We'll outro this and then I'll jump right to the outro. Hold on, let me just set it up. Let me do a little bit of producing right here.
I'm gonna see how many flies I can kill while the outro is playing.
Hold on, let me
One.
God. Is there really that many flies around you?
Bro, they won't stop coming inside. I killed 100 flies the other day. And then I came back out in the kitchen. There was 100 more.
So they just are constantly trying to get from outside?
Always. For like the last 2 weeks, I've never seen so many flies in my life.
I didn't even think about that.
They don't hang out in my room. They just hang out in the kitchen. They like try to live in like the like ceiling lights. So you gotta hit the ceiling lights and they come out like that, and then you wait for it. You get them.
Jesus. God, please don't tell me this is the Jinx and Things rap one. God damn, I'm just looking for the fucking intro.
You need a favorites bar with all your show prep material.
That's exactly why I do this the beginning of every week where I go, okay, let me go to the last with apologies that was on RDA, and then it's like it's like the
just
Jinx
recycling from each episode.
Yeah, hell yeah. If you listen to the end of my episodes of With Apologies, every so often you can hear Ian start to intro the previous episode. Yep, that's what I do. That's exactly what I do.
I actually like that.
Well, guys, we're gonna watch the Kenny fuck Ian Ellis, and then I'm gonna throw it right to the outro. Make it easy for us.
Fuck.
Okay.
Ian Ellis.
Jesus, 4 minutes. God damn! I just want to go get something to eat. Fuck. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. We can go up. I wanted to go live, but Ian made it seem like he was only going to do 2 hours. Now I've been here doing an hour with Ian, so I was like, I'm not going live. I need to go eat something.
I'm going to Wendy's after this.
See, Belen's got the right idea, guys. Okay, hold on. Ian for the last 2 weeks. Dude, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a tight 2 hours, dude. And then we end up going 3 hours. Getting me all excited.
He makes an hour and a half long grab bag for a 2 hour show.
Exactly. Hold on. God damn it. All to heavens. See what I did there? Instead of heavens. Instead of hell. So I don't want to go to hell. All right. Make this bigger. Guys, this is Kenny.
Hey.
No you.
No you.
This is Mr. No You himself.
He is piece of dog shit. He stinko, moinko, or maninko. He suck a motherfucker. Yeah, that's right. He's first for the worst, last for the ass. He lame-o. Oh, no fame-o. That's a Jennifer. He is Fago Dinago. Yeah, that's a Ross dog. Oh, yeah. That's right. Ian is a ton of no fun. Yeah, that's right. Me and Helen came up with that one. Yeah, that's right.
Ton of no fun.
He's given all the credits.
He will never be blazing amazing. Yeah, that's right. He drives a loser cruiser. Yeah, that's right. He's dumb on my mama. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Fuck yeah. Fuck him in the ass. That's
oh my God. He did a hand gesture motion with his finger in his hand.
It's very graphic.
Kenny looks like a school
he's
shooter.
horrible marble. That's right.
For anybody who wants to imagine what Kenny looks like, school shooter.
It's the absolute worst. Yeah, that's right. It's the worst.
No, you.
Yeah, that's right.
Keep the list of sayings.
You're stuck on a loop.
I like how you.
No, you're insecure about our relationship.
That's right, Ian.
Oh God, Kenny's got the soundboard now.
That is right, man. What do other people think about Ian Ellis? Ooh, I'll have to go ask some of them.
Kenny's so happy. I don't think I've ever been as
I
happy.
mean, he's Stinko Maninko, but let's ask some other people.
He's queuing up the soundboard, Bellin.
I know he's getting excited.
Nothing's changed, dude. The guy will be always a scumbag. He will die a scumbag, and I hope to God he dies very soon.
No,
Nothing's changed, dude.
You see, some people don't like Ian Ellis that much. Yeah, you know. Yeah.
That much.
So,
They
you
don't
know,
like him that much.
There's that.
There's that.
He's Stinko fucking Manenko. He's sucking my fucker. The guy drives a Woozer Cruiser. So you know.
He's just taking you. Kenny's like dice. He just takes you through his hits.
Yeah, that's right.
Everybody finishes it. He suck a motherfucker.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll get the final word on Ian Ellis in a minute.
No, wait, he's got something else, guys. He's pulling up this. I think he just found the
I think CEO has one thing to say about him, then close the case on that fucking douchebag Ian Ellis.
You gay, nigga. You gay.
You see, CEO says you're fucking gay, dude. So Ian Ellis, fuck you, douchebag. Have a nice day, asshole. Fuck off.
Damn.
Well, now, what did Ian do to Kenny to prompt such a cutting takedown?
At the beginning
video?
of the podcast, Ian. I know that Ian. I don't know, but anyway, at the beginning of the podcast, Ian had Kenny on the show for a little while before he asked Kenny to leave, and he goes, "Kenny, what did I do? Why are you mad at me? Why'd you make a video?" He goes, "I just thought it'd be funny." So there's not really any real venom. He just was thinking to himself, I could spend 4 minutes shitting on Ian Ellis. That's not hard. I could probably feel this is a fun thing to do on the side.
Who's sucking my fucker? Ian Ellis.
Yeah, that's right. He just ran from it with
Yeah, that's right.
Guys, subscribe to Ian Ellis's podbean.com. What is it, Bellin?
IanEllis.podbean.com.
IanEllis.podbean.com. With apologies too. Type it on YouTube and subscribe to that channel. Ian Ellis LLC. Subscribe there. Subscribe to RDA. Subscribe to Not Cosmic.
Women 150%.
Guys,
believe it or not.
Sports are back in full swing, and there's only one place to get your sports network or your sports information, and that's the Joe Booney Network, the Joe Booney Show. So go there and subscribe to that too. I think I got them all in. Subscribe to Rex. Subscribe to HELLENDAKELLER. Bellin, thank you for riding with us. With your shotgun. Me and you in the back. CEO and me in the front. We made it to the end. We got to the end of the grab bag. That's it. Next week, Bellin is still having a fundraiser for his new laptop. So if you guys want to donate to that, I'm sure you can look around for the link. Yeah, hold on. What did they say about All Radio, Bellin?
Is dead.
Wait, it's All Radio is alive, right? Or
All Radio is limping across the finish line.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay, just making sure. Guys, thank y'all for joining us for another wacky and wonderful world of With Apologies. The intro song should start soon. And there it is, Bellin. We made it.
We did it. It's over.
Subscribe to everything, guys. I'll throw some links in the chat. Thank y'all for listening. If you're listening to Ian Ellis on his Podbean or whatever, Not Cosmic Brand, Not CosmicCam YouTube. Subscribe.
You niggas try playing a nigga. Who is this guy? Who is this? Read that comment down there, Lance. Do you see it?
This guy Ian Ellis sounds a lot better than Sanzy.
This dude has ruined being Asian for dynasties. Forget about Star Trek. There's not going to be another Asian in space for generations.
He's a man with respect. He respects women 150%.
She's not even a real hoe.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. What the fuck were you pushing me to?
And one of her front teeth that is cut with a slant, like a 45-degree angle. How the fuck does that happen? It looks like someone cut it with a rotary tool.
Yeah, get Ian Ellis on the show. He follows me on Twitter.
Spell it, Joe. I spell Booney. He's a radishy cougar. And if he thinks I'm fake news, well, you know what? Come see what fake news is, because I'll teach you what fake news is, because we are real news with Joe the Fighting J. We are real human beings. and nobody disrespects me.
That was your gay.
Make fun of my show all you want. Hey, I don't care. See, you're the joke, not me. You're the biggest joke on the face of this earth. You don't know what you're talking. You don't make sense. You can't even show your own face. It's a stupid mic. I don't need no mic. Do I need a mic to be on my show? No, I don't need a mic. I don't need nothing. I just need a camera, my sports show. That's it. You have a basement that is broken down, holes in the wall. Welcome to the gaming channel. Give me a frickin' break. I'm better than you, 150%.
You address the question. Who addressed the question, you fucking bitch-ass chinkster? Seriously, who wants to watch Rice-ster?
You got me.
Are you fucking scheming?
Yes, Timber
free
works really hard all day to put these shows together so that he can get 15-minute cam shows.
Yeah.
Yes.
We get like guys that are just literally obsessed with Patrice O'Neal. I don't understand that.
No, I apologize. My name's
I
Ian.
know.
Let me
Fuck
introduce
you.
myself.
I laughed at all of your jokes. I laughed at all of Alan's jokes. I'm always good to people. Go fucking fuck yourself, dude.
What do you feel like I did to you?
Just go. Just don't talk to me.
I
Do not talk to
apologize.
me. Do not talk to me. Go away.
All right. Well, I apologize.
Well,
I
no,
made
I
you feel
don't give a
bad.
shit. Go
All radio is dead.
Yeah, no, you're horrible. You're horrible.
All
and
radio,
you humiliated me in front of
all
everyone
radio is
that I care
dead.
about and respect. So please go away.
I apologize.
No,
if I
you're not
made you
even
feel
any
that
good.
way.
So please go away.
Thank you.
No,
and I'm sorry.
go fuck yourself. Fucking take your fucking shitty fucking fedora and go eat a dick.
So this little fag, he goes, I don't like radio wars, and he fucking does this.